Oh, it's like that. I'm your dream come true when it's on a platter for you. Then you pull back when I try to make plans more than 2 hours in advance. I slam the door, I hit ignore, I say no, 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 no more. I got you blocked after this and afterthought.
Okay, I'm here. Oh my god, I feel like this is my first time doing this shit again. um, Hi. Hello. Hello to everyone who's here. I'm not gonna assume there's gonna be someone here. But if someone's here, hi. I hope you're doing well. And yeah. I don't know. I don't know what to do today. Shit. I'm getting stage fright. I'm getting some nervousness around me, but I just want to say hello, hello, and I'm doing well. What should I be talking? I don't know what to talk about. Let's see. Nothing much has happened with me other than going to work and fucking dreading that shit. So yeah. My parents are here though. So my parents are in Australia at the moment, at least Queensland. So I'm gonna be seeing them tomorrow. But yeah, we figured we could just take some rest for like, I don't know. I feel like they got so sick when they got here. Like, I think the weather was just something new to them, and we got sick as well. So a lot of shit, but other than that, yeah, still alive. I also don't know what to do on stream today, and I'm kind of confused as to what to do. I was like, I was reconsidering maybe moving the stream on moving the stream again on what do you call this? Moving the stream again on a different day, but yeah, I don't know. I just figured why not just go along with it, and then yeah, we'll just have to see what happens. So just to start, just to get myself like off the whole I just want to get myself out of my head gutter because I just woke up, I just vacuumed and all that shit. I woke up 30 minutes ago, so that's not a long time. Yeah, I just need to get myself, because I'm kind of nervous. I'm kind of shy. I'm feeling shy again. This is the fucking. I'm sorry. I'm shy. I really should start like covering myself more often. But yeah. What am I even doing here? I'm gonna be watching some clips first about shit because I'm bored. And I just want to like do something first just to like, you know, just so that I can, what do you call that? Basically, so I could, Yeah, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Give me 1 second. I just need to do some shit on my end. Like, how does this work? I haven't set up my whole shit. So just give me a second. Okay, just give me 1 second. I just need to I just need to do this really quick. I need to figure this out. Like I'm not sure how it works. The OBS thing. Like why is it only now it's not working. That's weird. Also, I hope my audio isn't too loud. If it's too loud, just I'd really appreciate someone from chat just letting me know if I'm being a little bit, you know. Hmm. Why isn't it working? Sorry, I just need to add my Chatterino stuff because it's not working on my end. Base login. There we go. Let me just figure this out really quick. What the hell is happening here? There we go. I just need to do some. I just need to remove this one. How do I remove that one? Yeah, I kind of forgot it for a second. Like, not really how it works, but rather like how I set it up and all that stuff. I'm just really confused at the moment. Window capture. Okay. Mm. There we go. So, yeah. I guess I'll start. Let's see if I could
Feels good, man. Hi, I hope you're well.
let's see if I could find something interesting. I've been watching this. Oh, hi Judy. Hi Judy. Oh my God, why isn't the thing working? The audio thing. I just saw you. I just saw you from my Chatterino thing. I hope you're doing well, Judy. Thank you for. You didn't have to subscribe. I feel like I feel like I'm yeah, I'm not used to the whole shit yet. So I'm like yeah, I'm like back to it again. So, how are you by the way? I was lurking your stream yesterday. I was lurking you. Oh, was it yesterday or the other day ago? When did you last stream? And yeah, sorry if I'm kind of like yeah, I'm kind of confused cuz I'm like shit, I haven't touched my shit for a while, so I'm like ooh, yeah, 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 I do remember that. How was the game? Did you enjoy it? Did you win? I'm sorry, I wasn't like, you know, I think I had it here and then I was looking for jobs on the other end. So, I actually quit the I actually left the call center work just because I realized a lot of shit from it. Like I'm starting to wow. I remember that why aren't you guys playing that game now? Like where you fight like you guys are fighting like like oh yeah. I was like I've been getting offers from I've been getting offers from basically as a claims consultant for like but I need to do some training. So that's the thing. I'm like, do I want to do this again? Because I honestly feel like I was fucking I don't know if this is something that recruiters do, but I feel like I was deliberately misled into accepting the offer, whatever offer they had in mind. because when they first said it, so I'm just gonna say something very, I'd say very useful for the future if ever you're gonna look for like a potential employer. I just wanna say, yeah, I just wanna say that they can change their mind at any second. They can change their mind at any second and leave you out of it. Basically, leave you out of the conversation, which is really, really terrible. Nah, the one who got me, the one who recruited me was from the company they're working at. So basically, all call centers. And yeah, I was realizing that they're all the same shit. They're doing the same shit to everyone. Cause you know when you're working and it takes you back to like something they've done before, and like sometimes you don't notice things until like you give some time to think about it, and then all of a sudden you remember, wait, they said something like this, they said something like that. And so when I left, I thought it was gonna be the end of it, like, okay, that's it, we're all done, we're all done, nothing is going on anymore, like we're done here, I'm not working for you guys anymore. But then they made a mistake on my fucking, like, the payroll miss one number on my bank account details. So I just noticed that when I was checking like all the payslip they gave me. The payslip, sorry, that they gave me. And like, that's not right. So yeah, it's like now you're gonna give me more problems now that I'm like out of it. But yeah, I was dreading it. I was dreading that fucking, like, I was dreading it. I wasn't even like doing production. I was at a production yet, but I was dreading it already because I know how they fucking work. And then I realized that they just wanted us to fucking do the fucking backlog. They had a backlog. They had a backlog of customers. So that's why they fucking needed us. And the worst part is the fucking team leader. She said she doesn't know what happens next after that. So I'm like, maybe it depends on the performance or something. But yeah, I just my mind was just, eh, nah. There's something more in it as well. I don't think I can like, I don't think I can further share it because of yeah, because I have to protect the, like, I just don't want to like mention like the company that I represented basically had a backlog from something. I'm not gonna mention what it is, but it involves pension funds. Basically, that's what it involves. It involves pension funds. And so I feel like, yeah, I just felt like I wasn't given enough time to like do everything, like actually understand everything, especially when it actually goes between the line of financial regulation and basically providing that assistance to people, you know. They weren't as clear with it, although they said like, oh yeah, this is just for general stuff, but still with the amount of shit that they have on their fucking thing, yeah, it just felt like shit. Like I just started dreading it. I started crying every night. Every time I go home from work, I'm just like crying and all that shit. And yeah, it just took over me, is what I'm trying to say. It just fucking, it became it became the only thing that absorbs me. Like the only thing I started thinking about. So yeah, thank you. I do hope I do. Like I hear some people. I think I need to go to my therapist as well. To actually explain what happened, because I want to tell her that I tried, I tried what you said. I tried what you said, and I don't know if it, I don't know if it's yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I think I'm gonna keep looking for something. Or I don't know, because I did say I have mental health issues when I did the interview with the recruiter, but I feel like that was ignored. So yeah, yeah. TLDR, I'm back here. I'm back here again, and I don't know. I don't know how long. Sorry, I'm just looking for shit at the moment. I've been watching this girl from Broco. Brooke. Her name is Brooke. Brooke. Her name is Brooke, and she talks about a lot of like getting your first house in Australia and all that shit, and she's so fucking funny. I I just yeah, I just can't. She's funny. She's funny. Funny, funny, funny. Funny, funny, la la la. Anyway, let me just see if this works. Cause yeah, I've watched this one, so maybe we should watch something I've never watched before. Basically, she's trying to buy her first property, and then oh my god, I've watched all of her shit now. I watch all of her shit. Okay, never. Give me a second. Let me find something funny. Like, cause yeah, it's crazy how I'm seeing some of these houses. She's in Perth. She's in Perth, by the way. Yeah, it's the only. This is the thing that consumed me when I was like crying and all that shit. Like, fucking hell, fuck this job, fuck life. Is this what life is? Is life just fucking? And then I'm watching this shit, and she's fucking talking about how everything is so expensive, and the fucking most expensive, the cheapest places you can get with 300,000 is fucking like ooh, ooh, like you can't live in it even. Like crazy. Okay, anyway, this is one. I think this is one of the best that she made so far. She's so funny as well. Like it's Australian humor. I love it. She's funny. She's like in a way she's like it reminds me of who's the girl from a lot of people don't like her, but yeah, 80K, and now it's like a million at the CBD. Like almost every CBD is reaching a million now. Like Brisbane is like a million at this point. Even the Gold Coast is a million now. It's crazy. It crazy, right? Like how do they expect us to do that when like jobs are like fucking ridiculous? Like it didn't even increase like 50%. It fucking like say for my sort of, because I'm just a customer service agent. That's all. Like customer success is the bullshit they come up these days. But basically that's like technical support and sales and shit. But basically they just increased by 10,000 this year. Like what the fuck? And fucking like ah! Yeah. Look, I'm not gonna like hate on investment people, but yeah, I'd say there it should be a ceiling for that. There should be some sort of ceiling for that shit, you know? Oh shit, sorry. I think I need to remove that. Sorry. Yeah, see, this is the confusing bit. I'm trying to like figure out which audio the whole shit is coming from, and yeah, yeah, save. Did that work? Nah, didn't work, motherfucker. Yeah, it's so yeah, I'm like fucking hell. I still have to figure this shit out. Oh my god, like what the hell? What the helly? What the hulu? What the haha? What the poopy? What the poo poo? So annoying. Quality and volume. So I would just use desktop now, but it's more prone to leaks. Ah, what do you mean leaks? I don't get it. What do you mean leaks? Like, are you talking about that like that sort of shit? Yeah, like I'm so confused still. I'm still like learning about that shit. I think this is a forever learning thing. Mm, mm. But it gets, the VOD gets muted. Is that what happens? Because that's what happens to me too. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. TBH. Um, okay, what is game? Okay, let me just remove that shit for a second. Oh, I'm so annoying. What the hell? And I realized that I don't want to like, I just want to do what I want on stream. I don't want to like I don't want to like, you guys are free to give me ideas, but I don't know. I just, yeah. In the end, you're gonna move over to the other girl, the next girl, the other girls, or the other guys. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I watch some guys as well, but oh, actually, I've been watching some people on Twitch. Like, I've been watching some people on Twitch, like just like chatting and like catching up and hi, and some of them are so sweet. I'm not gonna lie, they're so sweet, and I really appreciate them for. I think that's one thing that kept me sane as well. So shout out to Loki and his friends. I appreciate you. Because they were so nice. Sorry, let me just fudge. Why doesn't it work? Fucking hell! What the fuck? What the fucking hell? What the fuck? What the fucking hell? What the fucking hell? What the helly? Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, let me see if this. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I'm gonna bore you for a bit. Because it's not working. What the hell? Oh, fuck it. Let me just use the desktop audio. Fuck it. Fuck this shit. Honestly. Does that work? No, it doesn't work. Fuck! I hate this shit. Audio. No. Audio capture. Oh, you mother F, you dumb. I hate myself right now. Because I should have figured this out beforehand. Hello? Nah. Nah, it's okay. All good. Bye-bye. Application audio. Okay, so it seems like the only one working is the one from YouTube. So that's the thing as well. I'm using YouTube. I feel like I should get off YouTube Music. That way it would work. I could like basically separate Google Chrome and all that shit, as well as the others. Okay.
In this condition and come out $500,000 richer is honestly, it's unbelievable. You don't really want to live in this suburb. There's graffiti and
See?
all the way up the street. We passed like 2 police cars on the
Oh
way.
shit! I need to ask for permission. Okay. So this is her video, by the way. So this is a reaction. Oh my god! I'm gonna ask for permission. I'm gonna ask for permission. Okay.
Way here.
What
It's
tag?
not giving.
Oh, you're talking about the. You're talking about this. Yeah. Yeah,
nice
this is
place
the
to come
sort
if you've
of
got a
shit
young
that
family.
she's trying to buy her first property, and it turns out that this is the sort of property that she can get at her fucking, and she has to rely on her parents for the deposit as well. Oh, not rely, but I don't know. They had an agreement with her mom or something. Oh my god, it's funny. She's cute. She's cute.
You're not going to feel safe here. I mean, just look at all the windows that are like boarded up several times with like makeshift screens. You're not going to feel safe at night. Like, I'm sorry.
Nah, yeah.
All right. So basically what we know is what
So I want you guys to guess, because they usually say, she usually asks the real estate person at the end of every tour, like, what do you call this, like the appointment where you like look around the house. Usually she asks like how much because they have to like make a bid for the place. They have to bid, and I want you guys to guess how much it costs. Guess.
you see is what you get. How do we get in? Oh, it's in there.
Yeah, I see some in the highway, like the tags, gang tags. But fortunately, on my suburb, we don't see a
All right,
lot.
straight off the bat, I feel unsafe.
280? Okay, 280.
Doesn't smell good.
280.
Oh, that'll do it. This
I
poor
can't
little
say
fucker.
anything because I know
Apparently he
now.
comes with a house, so. This is actually crazy. This place, 450K, there's a dead mouse on the floor. Probably
Did you hear that? Did you hear how much? What the fuck? 450? Fuck me. Like, ooh. That's why I'm getting like, I don't want to work if it's like this. Like, I want, like, because I was like, before COVID, when me and my partner like were like thinking, I was working then. I was doing 38 hours. But yeah, we had like, okay, let's talk about this, you know. But then, like, houses were like 600 or something, and that's still expensive, but you can embrace that sort of price, you know. You can sort of embrace that sort of price. But now, after COVID, that's when everything went shoo,
20 or
twice
30
the
people
amount.
here trying to buy
Crazy
it.
as hell.
And apparently there's already offers from over east. But
See, she said there's already like people like from overseas already trying to like. This is one thing about the real estate in Australia as well. Like, I feel like it's too crazy that I feel like it's, why are they allowing overseas buyers without like actually like at least proper you know, where did the money come from, you know, like KYC, like in like banks, for example, before you set up a bank account, you need to prove that you need to prove where your income is coming from. You need to prove who you are, and like basically that means they will have to check on shit, you know, just to make sure. But how? It's like,
and it can. My cameraman's gagging because it smells so bad.
How? Wait, is that on the federal level, or like what sort of paperwork are you talking about? Like, is it more on the Medicare stuff? Medicare, Centerlink. Oh, so oh, I see. That's good. I don't know if I'm. Yeah, I don't know if I could like until I get my PR and all that shit.
What do you reckon? You gonna put an offer in, or? It's very enticing. Oh my god, we're getting broken into.
I'm not buying it now.
Not now the door's broken through. It's a bit of a death trap, I'll say that. It's all the hanging ropes and whatnot. Whoever survives the walkthrough can have the house at the end. Special message from our haters. Should I touch that?
Oi.
actually glad they opened that.
Hi, Severus. How are
that
you?
door. Let's get some air through.
Yeah, you know what she did? She started looking for sugar daddies. I will watch that episode because I like that episode. Maybe I'll need to collect maybe I need to collect one man in every continent. You know, one in the U.S., one in the UK. I'm joking. Knock, 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 knock. No, I'm kidding.
God, I really need to start wearing gloves for these. To be honest, I've seen worse. And same with the cupboards, like, that doesn't really stress me out too much. Oh, watch your mouse. It's a 3x1, and it's going for 450k. And
That's 450 minimum. So in order for you to get the house, they're gonna like auction that house 450 above. So people will be betting above 450 to get this house. And you have to add the fees for the agents as well. There's an agent for the agent for the buyer, agent for the seller as well. You have to pay both of them. And yeah, most of them are like also using it for investment, which is I'd say it is something like, you know, like Australians should, because yeah, there's actually a lot of people, like especially back then, from what I hear, they buy houses, like say they buy their first property and eventually they move out, but instead of selling the house, they just have it rented instead. So it's basically still theirs, and that's how they basically create that sort of real estate ladder. And look, if you're like a family and all that shit, I guess that's fine, but there should be a ceiling, you know? Like there should be a point where like, wait, this is a little bit wrong. Like this shouldn't be, you know? And I feel like some people also use, like they've also turned themselves into, instead of using their identities, they use a business account. Like they use a business to basically, so basically the business owns the houses instead of them. Yeah, I know it's very complicated. But basically, point is there should be a ceiling for that sort of shit, or at least like the way, I don't know how the tax works, but yeah, they shouldn't be able to just offset it like that, you know. They shouldn't be able to just offset the cost of like renovating and all that shit, just so that they could like, I don't know. I feel like there should be scrutiny, like more strict more strict rules, especially with yeah, that's what I'm saying. They don't give a fuck. That's why they should fucking, bitches should fucking, like, you know, bitches fucking calm down for a second, because fucking we're getting it hard, you know. We're getting it hard. And look, I like hard stuff. I don't mind hard stuff sometimes, but I don't like hard stuff all the time. Like, gosh, I asked for a hard dick, not for a hard hard life, you know. Like, Jesus Christ.
So
Let me
all this
fucking
shit's staying here.
Oh my god.
Lots of people in and out.
Right. Like, I'm just so
We'll
annoyed.
Someone's
just
brought their
can't.
skate in, thank goodness. The whole place is like really dark. It's almost like you're doing like an escape room and you're like weaving through the tunnels, and it's like, what are we gonna find in here? It's like a puzzle, you know, you have to
I have to ask her for
solve all the
permission
little
after this stream.
tasks. There's all, like, there's
'Cause,
mold
you know,
all behind that, but
I don't want to infringe on her
not
copyright.
ideal. Yeah. But, little built-in robe there, and I think we need to appreciate the little things in life sometimes. I actually feel like, you know, when your sinuses get a bit blocked up because you're breathing in a lot of shit.
Yeah.
Look, even the light switch has got scungy shit on it. It's like black sludge. I'm sick of making eye contact with it. All right, come in here. All right. This room's far nicer because it's got
Oh yeah,
light.
it got light, yeah.
It's got some natural light in here. The fan's really freaking me out, but we'll deal with it. We can deal with that at a later
I wonder what they do in there.
date. Cables coming out of the wall.
Yeah, exactly. I'm asking as well. That's what one of the questions I had. Like, why is this for sale? You know? But that's the thing. Actually, the people who are buying it are either gonna build it or something. But, like, shouldn't that be the job of, like, if you're gonna do a fixing upping, like, wouldn't that be considered a business at this point? Like, if you're planning to do, like, that should be a business, right? Like, I don't know.
Always a good sign.
It's
No.
I don't know how they do it. Like, I think people, I feel like there should be Australians like Brooke, who should like call out like how they structure all of this shit, so that they could bypass like whatever tax breaks they have to bypass. Cause it's crazy. It's crazy that we're having to like fight for something like this, you know?
Traditional.
I'll show her latest video. Okay, actually, let's move on past that. I don't want to show the whole video, just because I don't want to be infringed by copyright, you know. And respect
how
to
big-
her as well. You should subscribe to her. Subscribe to her, guys. She's really funny. But basically, she talks about like this development that's going on at Perth. This is her latest episode.
Some
by
of
the
these
way.
micro apartments are going to be about the size of one of those little car parks. This is basically the future of housing in Perth. What's currently a car park will soon be home to a multi-level complex, 26 square metres. All right, that's 5 metres. And let's spin it around. Is how big the entire living space will be, including the bathroom and the kitchen. You better hope your shit doesn't stink, because your pillow's going to be right next to it. And this is my best option. What kind of a life is that? Working 50-hour weeks. I've got to get a side hustle. Meanwhile, I'm cramped into a shoebox. So there's actually a social and cultural movement in China where the young people are flat out rejecting the societal pressure to like overwork themselves and like burn themselves into the ground. This micro apartment development and the rising cost of houses is a certain sign that Australia is tracking in the same direction. And you can see why. People are sick of it. You look at this, the way the system's designed, and you think, it's not benefiting me. What am I actually gaining from this? It's a very wet day to be living in Perth. We've actually been told to stay inside and shelter this weekend, but we said no.
Yeah, Aussies. Ha 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 ha, Aussies.
We need to get out there and tell the stories about the housing crisis. The housing crisis doesn't have a day off, and neither can we. So behind me is a couple of hundred micro apartments, but it's pretty much what we're going to see a few streets down. From the outside, it does look pretty nice. It's got that sort of clean finish about it. These ones went up about 10 years ago. So interestingly, these ones went up for $40 million, and there's 37 apartments. The new ones going up soon, a few streets down, are
40 million for 100 apartments. Oh wait, how many apartments?
up soon, a few streets down. $40 million, and there's 37 apartments.
37. That's a lot. Oh shit, what am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know math. I'm sorry, guys.
The new
I'm
one's
dumb.
going up soon, a
What
few
is
streets
math,
down,
guys?
are $22 million, and there's going to be 88. So I have a feeling these guys might have got a little bit ripped off. It does sort of make
Yeah, that's crazy, right? That is crazy, and this is a sign as well that there's signs everywhere that it's not feasible. Remember, there's like different there's residential real estate where the places you stay at, you live in, commercial real estate for businesses, industrial for large, warehouses or manufacturing shit. One sign that it's actually going downhill is when you see a lot of for lease signs. Like when almost every units are starting to for lease. That's happening. I can show you. I'd be more than happy to show you that at Surfers Paradise. There's a lot of properties there. Same signs. For lease. For sale. For lease. Because
Make me
even
question-
businesses are having it hard. I mean, hard.
potentially, what's the quality going to be like on the new ones going up? Because they seem to be saving a few dollars. The micro apartments are just one tiny studio. Oh, careful. It's just a little bit loud. We'll move somewhere else.
Garbage, of course.
Glad I don't live on this street.
She reminds me of that girl from what's her name again? she's famous. She's Aussie as well. She what's her name? I forgot her name. From Pitch Perfect. Fat Amy.
Okay, so
I can see the Fat Amy vibes, but not that. Oh, they just called her Fat Amy. That's just how I'm naming it because that's how they named her. But I don't know her real name. I forgot her.
earmuffs. The 33 square metre apartments up there, just a tiny studio, no bedrooms or anything. Really small, basic kitchenette. Your bed is just a step over, so your bed actually folds up to the wall. So these ones are actually 33 square metres.
Forgot her name.
Which
Wait.
does still...
I'm gonna search it because I feel bad now because I call her Fat Amy. She's not fat, okay? Just for the record. Fat Amy. What's her name again? Rebel Wilson, that's it. Fucking Rebel Wilson, that's her name. I see it in her. I see a little bit of Rebel Wilson in her.
classify as a micro apartment.
Or maybe she's
but the
Aussie,
new
that's
ones
why.
that are going up down there are going to be 26 square metres, so a bit smaller again. Not a lot of room to move around. We're going to get absolutely drenched in a minute. It's going to absolutely bucket down. We are going to get soaked. So I'm a 32-year-old lady. I'm living at my parents' house and I'm trying to break into the housing market, and I'm staring down the barrel of this being WA's future. And I gotta say, it's not looking pretty. Not only are you living in a 26 square metre tiny little shoebox, you're living in that place with 87 other people. I've got to share the washing machines with them. I've got to share the drying clotheslines with them. It's not the life that I pictured for myself. I'll say that. And then I've got the boomers in my ear, the generation who had the biggest wealth growth of any other generation in history, telling me, you need to work harder, you haven't put in the work. You're buying up 100 grand cars and caravans at an alarming rate. Houses now are 10 to 15 times the average annual income, whereas for my parents, it was 3 to 4 times. The median rent in Perth is currently $740 a week. Even in the last 2 years,
740 a week. Wow. That's Perth isn't even, would you say Perth is like would you say Perth is like a big city compared to like the others on the other side?
mortgage repayments have doubled, and then you've got joints like this going up. Like, they might be the only option for people to have a roof over their head, let alone buy something. Why do we feel this urge to keep playing into this system that is by design breaking us? So this is all at the back of the businesses that are on the...
I like Fremantle though. Fremantle is beautiful. Fremantle is like one of the I want to go back to it, you know. But I understand the expensive bits as well. Oh, really? Yeah, because it's considered Sydney at this point.
same street as the complex they'll go up. And
You're
they've
already-
essentially told me that the homeless problem here is so out of control. It's not
Sydney.
uncommon for them to open their doors in the morning and find human feces and urine. So people might come and stay for a few days
Don't
and
worry,
then leave.
we're close to $1 million. This place that we're staying at is reaching $1 million. Wow, millionaire. Millionaires. Wow. I'm just so annoyed. I'm getting pissed. Like, how will I get our dream? Oh, wow.
But they leave their rubbish behind. Does make me sad. I wonder where the homeless people are sleeping when it's...
And and that's the thing as well. I feel more bad for the people who are disadvantaged at this situation. That's one thing I feel bad more than like ourselves, you know. Maybe I should do a stream where I could like. Is it bad if I do a stream where because there's some organizations who like stay outside like houses for like they become homeless for like a night or two, and basically that's so that they could like create a community for the actual homeless people, and basically they could huddle together. Oh, I think they're home. Let me just continue this.
been super wet like this, the business owners think that by densifying the area, it might actually push the problem out. So they're all like really excited about it. They're like, bring on the gentrification. They're like, woo, about time. This definitely feels like somewhere you'd want to stay. It's pretty quiet. There's plenty of shelter and it does feel like relatively safe. It looks like some people have left out some bread and toilet paper and some sort of drink. They're treated as like inhuman by a lot of people. It's nice when people are a little bit sympathetic to the issue. It is a bit wild that they would rather 88 randoms all squished into a tiny little complex, bringing traffic and God knows what else into the area, than like clearly a few desperate homeless people. We need to get Mrs.
yeah,
Old Fix-It onto the housing crisis in Perth.
That's why she's like coming here.
My shoulders are a bit sore. Could go a bit of a massage. What do you reckon? Are we going to trust that this is a remedial sports masseuse? Do you think they're fully qualified? We'll have to find out. Oh, open 24 hours. I'm sensing a lot of sheet changes in there. Why are they laughing?
Yeah, they were pretty on top of it, didn't
How did you guys go to the support?
Excuse me. Do you want some help?
This line and I need to open it or unblow the floor and I don't want to do it again.
Oh, this is the guy where he's homeless.
How would you normally handle the situation, or?
Yeah, he's sleeping there on, and she's like young.
Oh, you never had to
you
do
guys
it
know.
before?
No.
Excuse me. This lady needs to open up the shop. And you're just a little bit in the way, that's all. It's a bit of a tough one, isn't it? Is it worth calling the police, or?
I think I will.
Yeah. I think in this situation it's easier to just call the cops, so if the lady's gonna call the police. It's raining super heavy and it is freezing cold, and it'd be a shit time to not have shelter. But they can't start business if there's someone sleeping on their front doorstep. Oh, just waiting. Yeah. All right, well, good luck. You've got to be empathetic, but like also sort of protect your own safety a little bit at the same time. She honestly looked about 16. Like, she does not need to be dealing with that situation, like first thing on a Saturday morning when she's just trying to like clock in for a hospo job, you know? Yeah. So behind me is...
Where do you get that hospo job though? Because I want that hospo job. Whenever I, like all of my jobs as a wait staff has always been night shifts. Because that's when they get busy. Like night shifts. It's always the night shifts. I always go home like late at night. I remember back then.
It's where the complex is set to be developed. It'll be interesting to see in a year's time when we come back and visit what's going on, if it's actually gone up. I guess it could end up being the first of many high-rise apartments that go up around here. If you look around, there's not really any high-rise developments here at the moment, but fast forward to 50 years and you never know, there might be high-rises all over the place. Maybe this is like the first of many to come. Are you gonna find me moving into one of these 26 square metre rooms? Hopefully not, but you just never know how life's gonna end up. But if I can't get into the property market soon, and I'm desperate for that independence, something like this could potentially be my only choice. And I'll just have to run with it, I guess. Anyway, my back's a bit sore from walking around.
Would you like to live there?
Yeah.
Welcome back.
Hi, big guy. I miss you, big guy. Would you stay there though? Would you stay there if they were gonna offer that? If that's the only place, I'd rather leave Australia. I'm gonna leave Australia if that happens. I'm not gonna lie. I'd rather leave. I'd rather earn my money so I could, like, I don't know, maybe buy my parents' house back home or something, just so that they have something to retire on. But definitely not that shit. Like, motherfucking shit. I also want an acreage. I hope I could have an acreage one day. But I'm just being delusional.
And carrying the weight of this housing crisis on my shoulders, so I'm off to get a massage. I'll catch you guys next
How
time.
are you, big guy? Yeah, she's making up the property. Sorry, I'm listening. Aw. Oh, you have a lot of. Did you miss me, big guy? Oh, you didn't miss me. You didn't miss me. I missed you. You are. Okay. Anyway, send me the videos. I'll just watch this one, cause let's see this company loyalty shit. Cause I'm so. Sorry, big guy. I do know you've been working for the same company for a long time, but you know how my mom-in-law worked for the same company for like 20 years? Yeah. And it took like several, like, I don't know what got into their heads, but basically yeah. I know. Now you saw my parents. Who do you think looks like, who do you think did my face come from? Was it from my mom or from my dad? Did it?
And how you can make more money through job hopping. By the way, if you're new here, I'm Kara and
Yeah, obviously it's gonna be a mix. I see.
In NBC's The Office, no one ever seems to leave Dunder Mifflin. You have some side characters here and there who change jobs, Jan to her candle business, Ryan takes night business school classes, but for the most part, people stay put. And for some characters, intense company loyalty is at the heart of this. Now, obviously The Office is a TV show and you wouldn't want your cast switching in and out every year, but I think it's interesting to think about how in the real world, staying at Dunder Mifflin may have negatively affected every Office character financially. And more importantly, how thinking about this can help you make the most of your career. So with that, let's talk about how company loyalty keeps you poor. Let's talk about why company loyalty is totally overrated, why your company is not your family, and how you can make more money through job hopping. By the way, if you're new here, I'm Kara and I make videos about the intersection of money,
Job hopper.
media, and intentional living. And if that sounds like your thing, check out my other video essays like how influencers don't care if you go broke and how FOMO culture keeps you poor. Also, a big thank you to today's. Okay, so let's first look at Dwight. Dwight is the epitome of corporate loyalty. He follows the rules, he never wastes company time, and he constantly goes.
You know, I realized there's always that one person in every company. Like even in my, like when I did that call center, I identified someone just like him, you know. When I was working for another call center, we had this, I don't know, she was a team lead as well or something, but she stayed for that company for a long time, like 13 years or something. And one day, yeah, I couldn't deal with it. They kept changing their fucking shit. They kept changing their words every second. All of a sudden, we're expected to do general inquiries, and all of a sudden, they're saying, oh, you need to actually take care of, like, the escalations, like, complaints. So, yeah. And I couldn't hold my phone, like, just for security reasons. But yeah, it felt like I was in a jail or something. I felt like I was there. And then I have to go home. And then I keep thinking about the next day. You know that feeling? When you keep like, shit. Sorry, I went quiet. But basically, yeah. I don't want to work for that sort of, like, I don't want my job to basically eat up my ability to be, I don't know, maybe I'm a little weak. Call me out if I'm a little weak, but I'm sorry if you're strong. You know, I don't know what's going on with me, but I dreaded living when I worked for them. It didn't even take, the moment they took me to the production floor, I started dreading. It started like, fucking hell, like, fuck this is it again.
Goes above and beyond what the company asks of him, even if at the detriment of everyone else.
People learn in lots of different ways, but experience is the best teacher.
But research shows that this isn't helping Dwight or corporate loyalists like him. Actually, it's quite the opposite. It's looking more and more like company loyalty is completely overrated. According to a study published in the Journal of Experimental Social Psychology, corporate loyalty can directly lead to being more exploited, with the study explaining, quote, instead of protecting or rewarding them, loyal employees are selectively and ironically targeted by managers for exploitative practices. The targeting of these loyal workers is mediated by the assumption that loyal individuals are readily willing to make personal sacrifices for the objects of their loyalty. In the study, the researchers told managers about a company's tight budget and a fictional employee named John who worked there. Every time John was framed as a loyal employee, the managers in the study became more willing to ask him to shoulder unpaid labor. And yet when they compared loyal John to disloyal John, who'd been framed as not loyal to the company, they were both rated about the same in honesty and fairness. These results confirmed a suspicion we honestly could have made just looking at the Dunder Mifflin reactions to Dwight versus Jim. Both characters were seen as great employees. Michael loved both of them, but it was one of them, Dwight, who did a whole lot more free labor for the company, whereas Jim felt more comfortable not giving the company his all and eventually job hopping. But the risk of being exploited for your dedication to work isn't the only reason that company loyalty is overrated. Remaining loyal to a company by staying there for most of your career has shown to hugely affect your earning potential. As this Forbes article succinctly puts it, quote, employees who stay in companies longer than 2 years get paid 50% less. It makes sense when you think about it, because in 2022, the average employee raise in the US was 3%, a number that trails inflation rates from last year and therefore represents, quote, a decrease in purchasing power for employees. Switching jobs, on the other hand, shows to be a lot more lucrative, with many job hop.
Yeah, to think about it, like whenever they whenever they give you a raise, it should be more than the inflation rate, basically, like the current inflation rate for that country. So imagine if you got like an increase, they say increase of this, and then the inflation rate was much higher than how much you get paid off, like the annual increase. Yeah, that would fuck you up. Like that would be so fucked up. Like that would make me like, actually, to think about it, I think that's how I realized. I think that's how. Oh no, actually, it was more on the KPI. Like the moment like we were doing good, like on one of my jobs, instead of just making us like, okay, keep us there, because this is more like it's more of a relaxed caseload basically, because it's like more on the case management sort of role. So basically, like when they realized that we were doing good at that level, they kept increasing it by 1, and then by 1, and then by 1, and then by 2, and then by 3. That's how they do it. Instead of asking, how are you feeling with, like, are you comfortable with this sort of like load? Nah, they fucking increase your fucking shit. Or maybe they should have asked you first, right? Like, how are you feeling with this amount of like caseload? Crazy
Scoring a 5 to 15% pay bump, sometimes even more.
I think I deserve a raise. I just don't think corporate's going to go for this right now.
I've personally seen this kind of pay bump from job hopping in my own career. At my last job, I was there a year and a half and it paid okay, but then when I job hopped to my current job, it basically doubled my salary. Plus, it finally gave me employee health insurance. But while I was at my last company interviewing for my current company, I was honestly feeling a little guilty for interviewing, like I was cheating on my old employer. But if I had stayed at that old company because of some type of loyalty for them giving me my first job or because they're good people or whatever else, I would still not have health insurance from my employer, but also I would 100% be making less than I make now. And over time, that financial gap between my staying and leaving my old company would have only grown wider and wider. Because with more money coming in, I've been able to invest more, and then that compound interest over time just becomes that much more powerful. This doesn't seem huge at first, but it really adds up. For example, say you're bringing in an extra $1,200 a month because of a job hop. Let's say you put $200 of that extra money into lifestyle inflation causes like going out to eat more or upgrading the apartment you live in, but the other $1,000 is now going into extra investments on top of the $1,000 a month you were
10
already.
years without a raise? That is crazy. That's why I'm big guy. You should like, yeah, I feel like you could get much more if you move. or maybe look for something more internal. I feel like internals are more, like the companies that's what I'm applying for now. Like ever since then, ever since I left that, I've been applying for like it's on the same field but more internal, like the actual companies that are like instead of like going the other way around with the outsourcing. Because I feel like outsourcing will actually like I don't know, maybe it's HR thing, it's an HR thing. Yeah. I just want to say that you are of value, and I hope your current job can fuck off, because sometimes they be fucking like not paying you properly. Yeah, my boyfriend also like left his work. He also left, but he's moving to a new job because they're not willing to pay him his expectations basically. And yeah, like I feel like we shouldn't be loyal to these companies because sometimes they be fucking us up, they be fucking us up.
Doing, which is already amazing, by the way. But that extra money invested means that in 5 years, at an annual growth rate of 10%, you're looking at having an over $73,000 higher net worth because of that job hop. In 10 years, that becomes a nearly $200,000 difference in net worth, and that's if you don't even job hop more than that. To me, that there showcases two key tenets of reaching financial freedom. One, live below your means, aka just because you job hop and make more money doesn't necessarily mean you need to spend all that extra money. Instead, try to live around the same lifestyle as you were living before and save the difference. And two, the importance of finding ways to increase your income. I know it sounds obvious, but being able to tuck away more money comes down to either increasing your income or reducing your spending.
Start streaming, guys. Start streaming and then get money from the subscription. Oh my god, actually, I've been giving away the subscription you guys are giving. I'm so sorry. I did. Because like I said, I started crying. There was a day my mom-in-law is taking me to work and I just couldn't. Like I start like when you're like a child again. Yeah, that's the thing as well. I'm supposed to get my last pay Friday. Well, that my only pay, really. But they made the mistake on the fucking bank account details. Like I had to double check. I had to double check if I'm like, fuck, did I do a mistake here or I had to double check the email I fucking completed just to make sure like, oh my fucking god, it's them. It's them.
We talk a lot about the latter on this channel and how to avoid spending money on things that don't really elevate your life, but sometimes you simply can't reduce your spending more. That's why something like job hopping can be so powerful. Leveraging your skills and experience at a new company can often mean getting a higher salary versus staying put at your current job. Not to mention that
that will bounce. That will bounce because it uses when it goes to the bank, it checks your name as well. Now, it's missing one number from my bank account details. So it's their mistake. It's because I provided the correct information. I provided the correct bank account details.
For me, switching jobs also meant learning new skills, expanding.
I need to, ouch. I need to wash my hands. I'll keep playing this.
My network and meeting new people, and in all honesty, just made me a lot less stressed than staying at my old company. It was a win all around. So quick side note, if you are going to job hop, don't forget to consolidate your 401ks from your different companies. A whole lot of people forget about their old 401ks, and as of the end of 2021, there were nearly 25 million forgotten 401k accounts worth about 20% of all 401k assets in the US. So don't be one of those people and forget about your 401k money. Okay, so recap. Company loyalty is overrated. Job hopping helps increase your pay. Yeah. But how do I actually know when it's time to job hop, and how do I make sure I actually get a pay bump while doing it? There's no perfect formula for this, but I think it largely comes down to checking in with yourself on whether you're getting what you want from your job. First off, is it helping you live the life you want? As in, is it paying enough to get you to the point where you're not constantly stressed about bills? And is it giving you enough hours in the day to be relatively sane? And then from there, do you feel like you're growing, or do you feel stagnant? Do you feel valued by the company, or do you feel like it's a toxic?
You really want me to get that home? Maybe not yet, because I do have to go to therapy. That's where the money is going at. I'm going to therapy and like actually get myself like, well, it's not like not just therapy, but I also have to pay my sister back because I did like borrow some money from her when my boyfriend had to like borrow a car because we had to pick my parents up.
Toxic environment with a boss that doesn't care about you. If you don't feel appreciated, if you're growing to hate your job and you feel stuck.
Yeah, that's the thing as well, the lack of appreciation. Like, it's so funny. I don't know if you guys like, well, yeah, we had to rent a car for that day because what do you call that? The luggage. But even the car we got was a tiny. But we didn't know until we saw the car. What does
And stagnant,
sorry.
those are all signs that it might be time to job
not sorry, I'm sorry. Oh, why am I saying sorry again? Here I
And
go.
the inverse is true too. If you feel like you're in a place where pay is good, work-life balance is great, and you love your work environment, it doesn't mean you necessarily have to job hop. Just like how I mentioned in my most recent video about how you don't have to be an entrepreneur to become rich, I also don't feel like you have to switch your job every 2 years in order to be rich. Or even just to live a happy life, because there are a lot of different definitions of rich. It's a personal decision, but I do encourage people to not limit themselves to opportunities because of some type of company loyalty, because you'll feel bad towards your boss or your colleagues or just the company as a whole.
I want you guys to watch this dude as well. This dude is funny. Joshua Fluke.
Loyalty said.
He basically does like these videos about like fucking like jobs out there, you know, and management. Motherfucking management. I fucking hate them, you know. Like fucking motherfuckers just sitting around. Just kidding, they're not sitting around, but then they mostly sit around. I remember when oh, okay, here's the thing as well. When I was working at that call center, like this one, the recent one, they I don't know if they did that on purpose, but they fucking put the meeting room around where everyone can like walk past the shit, so you can see whatever they're fucking like doing there. That's a little weird. That was a little weird. Mostly complaints. I don't think I even like. I think I did like 2 calls before I was like, fuck it. 2 or 3 calls. They were good. They were the calls were good. Like the calls I had at least. But when I realized that, I think it's more on the caseload. Like they expected us to like. I feel like that between us for employees, they wanted to see who wanted to perform. Nad, we did the training for a week. We did the training for a week, right? And then they put us to production. And when I went to production, I was already about to end my shift. So I did that production thing. I did that few calls. That's how I figured out it's not something I want to do. Sorry, I didn't mind the people who called though. Like most of them are old people because it's retirement stuff. It's more like retirement. Well, they were upset. They were upset at the okay. Something happened with the company I was representing, and basically it built a backlog of like complaints. Like complaints from a lot of people. Why can't I access my account? Why can't I access this? Why are you guys not responding? Because apparently before that, they also turned off their lines for 7. I'm not gonna say what specific amount, but they closed their fucking phone lines for several weeks. So while they were doing some sort of transition, they were doing some work on the back end. So when they fucking went back online, it's like after every, you know how you do. I don't know if you guys know Amazon Connect. There's like a process there when you do calls, and it's good that they didn't like put time limits on us. But yeah, immediately when you're done with the case, like call, call. They didn't make us do multiple calls at once, thank God. But yeah, it was really long. The calls were really long, and assuming the fact that I didn't know what they're talking about, I couldn't get access to this. Like it's weird. The IT as well. That's one thing as well. The IT wasn't like, it took them a week to get us access and get us fully onboarded, and that wasn't even the fully onboarded. Later on, when I was in production trying to like file up shit through they use Jira, Confluence, that shit, project and yeah, I couldn't get access to those. So how am I gonna help the fucking person calling? Like, how am I gonna there are some processes I couldn't understand. I was just it was just like getting to me when I was like, and remember, I was like back from like training. I was just training then. So I was like, nah, I don't think I want this. Wait, what am I gonna say here? Scam jobs on the rise. No, not scam jobs. Where is the one where they're talking about job loyalty? Yeah, that's what made me stay. That's what made me stay at my old job as well. Like that's how I stayed for like 2 years or stuff. Like there was a certain time. I feel like that's a lot with IT. I feel that's why I think yeah, I might actually like go back this time to like either I wanna go. I'm thinking about it now. It's either I go to like the money stuff, like finance and all that shit, and go back to school for accounting, or I go back to cybersecurity. That's the one of my choices now. I need to pick one. Yeah, I guess I'll watch. Fine. I know you want to watch the video. Never mind.
Do you own your face?
Yeah.
How about your voice? The answer may have been obvious 10 or 20 years ago, but with AI's rapidly evolving ability to mimic an individual's image and vocal range, things have gotten murky. AI startups would prefer the status quo, where it's assumed that if you've ever posted an image of yourself on social media, it's open season to have that data hoovered up into myriad AI models that can then serve as digital copy machines to recreate you for the enjoyment and financial benefit of others. But Denmark is saying no, with a proposed law that would give everyone default ownership of themselves, their body, their voice, and their facial features, a breakthrough concept that you'd think would have already been a thing, but no, you've got to call dibs on yourself or the AI companies will say, mine. Hopefully this goes through, and the rest of the EU and the world follow suit.
Oh my god, maybe I should hide my body now. Maybe I should hide my face. I know where I think I know where this is going. AI stuff. Oh, I didn't say I like AI stuff. I don't mind AI with like helping you code. Like helping you like how to code, It's really good with that, but I think I'm just gonna keep it there. Or, like an assistant, Like, where is this? Where can I find this? Okay, this is where you can find it. Okay. That's it. That's how I want to use AI. I don't want to use AI to replace faces or put myself in a bikini where I could be like that. Where is this going? Is this going left, right, up, down, under? I feel like it's gonna go that way. I feel like it's gonna go that way to the house at the back. Oh, it didn't fall? I can see it. I can see it. be grateful that didn't happen to your house, big guy.
Yeah.
Tony's eldest, Casey, she just got a license.
Aww.
From Chambers.
Cool.
Yeah. Another golf on the road. God help us.
Oh,
The girl one.
big Jackie Will.
So Kirsten agrees with that.
I don't want to swap it yet. I'm gonna stay as a passenger princess.
Let me tell you.
Oh my god, I love that one. You're a passenger princess.
Yeah, passenger
Oh,
princess.
I'll have to get you a little button.
Yep.
It says passenger.
I gave you something, did I? Idea.
Some things that you probably didn't know. A man named Joel Berger married a woman named Ashley King, and Burger King paid for the wedding. A
Oh,
three-year-old
what the hell? Really? Maybe I should put King on my last name that way.
boy playing with his dad's metal detector found a 16th century gold pendant that was worth $4 million.
Oh wow, that kid paid for fucking wow. Wow, they paid for their pension. They paid for their pension. They're set.
In
They're
Norway,
set 2 generations.
every citizen's tax record is public, so you can just literally check how much money your neighbor makes. Norway is also the first and only country to
crazy.
ban deforestation. There was a baby born at 7:11 p.m. on July 11th, weighing 7 pounds 11 ounces, that received
I wouldn't be surprised because, yeah. How many babies are being birthed every second? There's a lot of babies being birthed every second. There's a lot of horny humans every second. There's a lot of people gooning each other every second. So I wouldn't be surprised.
$7,111 for college from 7-Eleven. Single women
Wow, that's good promotion for 7-Eleven.
own more homes in the United States than single men. A woman had her 20 boyfriends buy her 20 iPhones.
Oh, I know this. She's the Chinese woman who fucking had. So that means the guys are chasing the same girl. Like a lot of guys are chasing the same 10% girl. The rest, they're not like looking into the rest, like the other ones who are more on their level, basically. I don't know if that's the word for it, but
Then sold them to make a down payment on a house. That's how so many single women are buying them.
yeah, go girls, get the houses, girls, single girls. I don't know what I'm doing at this point.
Australia's scariest spider is hiding a deep secret. But what is it? Well, introducing the Huntsman, native to the land down under, and the number
That's my best friend. That doesn't bite.
one cause of tourists absolutely shitting themselves on camera.
That's my best friend. That doesn't bite. Does that bite? That doesn't bite, right?
And look, in defense of said tourists, I will be the first to admit, yeah, this looks scarier than a
Yeah, that's the one that kills the fly. That's the one I'm talking about. Like, I had a best friend. Oh no, that's a bit daddy long legs. But that's cool. Yeah, I want them to eat the parasites. Oh, actually, like I think it was a few weeks ago when I think we had something upstairs, like on the roof. We were thinking it was like what was it? A possum.
job application.
But we don't hear it
Those
anymore.
gangly
Probably
ass
move
legs
out.
and the
Or
hair
me,
make
I
them
don't
look
know.
like Slender
Or
Man's
them.
testicle. Now, as if having a negative charisma stat wasn't bad enough, I regret to inform you that the Huntsman spider grows up to 30 fucking centimeters in size, making it the largest spider on the planet by leg span and legally allowing Subway to market him as a foot long. Now, being the spider equivalent of a Ford F-150, you'd think he'd have the common decency to be slow, you know, tank build. Unfortunately, the Huntsman is fucking turbocharged. Now, it's usually at this point in the video that I
Yeah, they're so scary if they run.
would inform you that he is also highly venomous, because it's Australia. However, that's his big secret. The Huntsman
Isn't
is a big sweetheart. You see, despite looking like an SCP, huntsmen are incredibly timid, and on the rare occasion they do bite, their venom is harmless. In fact, seeing one of these bad boys in your house is a blessing in disguise, because if you see a huntsman in your home, I guarantee you won't see any annoying ass flies or mosquitoes.
See, I told you, it eats the flies. I'm telling you.
Because he's eaten them. You see, he understands he's big enough
Oh
that he
my
should be
God.
paying
See, that
rent,
big guy-
and so he contributes to the household in pest control. I personally have had one of these bad boys as an 8-legged roommate, and I can tell you they're pretty good company. Except for the part where they cause car crashes. Yeah, you see, huntsmen like to hide in tight spaces and cracks, and they do it by flattening out their body to fit into the gap. Now, in the house, that usually means you'll just find them behind a painting, but when you're flying down the highway at 110k an hour and decide to flip down the sun
Yeah, I'd be fucking scared too if I was driving. I'd be fucking scared. Or even if I'm the passenger, princess. Like,
because God is trying to flashbang you. Yeah, they like to sleep in there and you've just dropped one into your lap. Now, whatever you do, don't panic or you're gonna crash the...
we don't kill them, They're good with the flies. That's what I'm saying. Because sometimes there are like seasons where there's too many flies here. I think it's spring or autumn. I don't know. But it's so many flies here sometimes. Like, I just, like, ooh, like, the mozzies. It's so annoying.
So, top is from... Be careful. Oh, be careful.
It's a red belly.
It is a red belly. Holy shit.
Haven't you?
No.
I've seen a few snakes, but no.
And it's winter. Get out of here. Go away. We don't want you here.
Oh, don't do that to him.
That's what he does when
Oh, eat that sneaky. That's my best friend.
This is Australia's most common snake, and that's quite a problem, because it's also one of the world's deadliest. Introducing the eastern brown snake.
Yeah, I think I see a lot of these.
Native to quite literally every state in the land down under. And unluckily for us, this asshole has earned himself a silver medal in the Note Rope Olympics venom category, coming in second place for the most venomous snake in the world. It is worth noting that third and first place are unsurprisingly also both held by Australian snakes, because God hates us. However, unlike first and third, the toxic
because real estate, right? That's how we know.
middle child here is a far larger problem, because putting it lightly, he's a cunt. The eastern brown is one of the most territorial species of snake in the world, which is a scientific way of saying they operate on the US home defense philosophy. If you dare put a pinky toe onto this guy's property, he will bite your ass, injecting you with a hemotoxin that can send you to heaven via blood clot in under 30 minutes if left untreated. But hey, stay off his property and he'll leave you alone, right? Yeah, one problem. His property is your property.
Get the fuck out of my room! I'm playing Minecraft!
That's right, the eastern brown doesn't live out in the middle of nowhere like his slightly more deadly cousin. This fucker is so at home in the suburbs, he drives a f***ing Prius. You can find this burnt piece of spaghetti literally anywhere. Go to put your shoes on, he's turned them into a 2-bedroom home. Hop in the car to go to work. Yeah, unfortunately, that's his car now. Get to work on the job site. What do you know? He f***ing works here too. Try to take a shower after a long day at work. F*** off. He's moisturising. You can't even take a shit in the comfort of your own home without running the risk of the dunny being occupied.
Yeah, it's gonna go to your butt.
In fact, these bastards are so omnipresent that out of the 200 species of snake in the country, this ginormous asshole makes up 60% of snake bites. What a cunt.
I know. Can't. He's a can't. What a can't.
On the afternoon of September 27th, 1956, a 13-year-old boy named Neary Morgan was walking with his two younger brothers through a desert in South Australia called Maralinga. Neary and his brothers were members of an isolated Aboriginal tribe called the Martu, and they were out to hunt kangaroos for their family. They had been tracking this particular group of kangaroos, and every time the brothers got ready to strike, the kangaroos would take off. This group of kangaroos stopped at a watering hole, which was just a few dozen yards away from them. The brothers knew this was their chance. These kangaroos were going to stay here long enough that they could strike. They got down in the brush and began advancing on the kangaroos. After only taking a few steps, they heard this loud rumbling sound off in the distance. The sky suddenly was illuminated impossibly bright to the point where Neary is shielding his eyes to just see what's going on. This extremely hot gust of wind came blasting through and knocked the brothers onto the ground, totally disorienting them. And then from the ground, Neary kind of turns his head and he happens to look in the direction where the kangaroos were. Then he sees them literally floating in the air, coming right over to him and then dropping on the ground. And then a moment later, it was like everything just went back to normal. Except now they're looking at this bounty right in front of them, all these kangaroos, and they're thinking, what's just happened here was a gift from God. And so eventually, Neary and his brothers began lifting up these kangaroos and carrying as many as they could back to their tribe. That night, the tribe had this big celebration and they ate all this kangaroo meat. I mean, it was incredible.
Yummy.
But then the next day, when the
They
tribe
got
woke
sick.
up, everybody who had eaten any of that kangaroo was violently sick. Vomiting, rashes all over their body, aches, pain, and over the next few days, some people did recover, but a lot of others did not. And soon, people from this tribe began dying. And so naturally, Neary and the other members of the tribe did make the connection that very likely whatever was happening here was tied to consuming that kangaroo meat. This whole event remained a mystery until 11 years later, when Neary was 24 years old. It would turn out all those dead kangaroos were not the result of God giving them a gift. Instead, the reason that happened was because of a big scientific experiment that was conducted in Maralinga in total secrecy.
Yay! Government again. Government. Yay!
The British government was testing nuclear bombs. Neary and his brothers had been a few kilometers
See? You see what they do? Oh my gosh.
away from a detonation site. And where they were positioned was right at that perfect separation point. Neary and brothers just barely safe, kangaroos just barely in the lethal zone. And the meat was not only devastated from the blast, but it was also littered with radiation. The members of the tribe who ate the kangaroo meat immediately got radiation sickness and began to die. An unknown number of people died from these nuclear bombs.
Yay! Yeah, and people are like, I'm sorry, like this might be controversial for me, but a lot of people like give, you know, some sort of, I don't know, they talk about like the First Nations, like, oh, they're getting money, and yeah, sure, that's valid. That's a valid concern, but like what they were doing back then is way worse. And I know because we learned it from school. Like we had our own experience of being conquered by several and like countries. In fact, it actually like they got their fucking identities erased. It's crazy, and that's just the minor stuff.
Tests, and it would take 11 years before the British government would come in and begin cleaning up the nuclear waste. The Australian government ultimately paid $13.5 million in compensation to Aboriginal tribes that were affected by these tests. As for Neary, he survived, and today he's actually in his 80s, and he continues to tell his story to younger generations.
Yeah, that's how it doesn't die, right? That's the only way it doesn't die, if we keep talking about it.
Most snails aren't scary, except for this one. This one's Australian.
Ah, this is the one that the kid ate.
Introducing the cone snail, an aquatic mollusk native to the land down under. And as seems to be the requirement when sharing your postcode with a kangaroo, you guessed it. It can quite easily cause your neck snap to be in a coffin. And the way it can achieve it is this bad boy right here. You see, despite most snails having a reputation for being slow goobers that get folded by a salt shaker, The cone snail is a highly effective ambush predator, and you may be wondering, how the fuck does a creature that moves slower than the GTA 6 development cycle hunt anything? Well, that's simple. It has a grappling hook. That's right, Gary's murderous little cousin here is a roadhog mate.
Hi there.
And he hunts by slowly but surely stalking up on his prey until he's just within range, and then bang! The cone snail does a quarter circle input, spitting out a toothed harpoon at 90 kilometers a hour. This harpoon then nails its prey, allowing them to reel it in like he's playing Scorpion. And in case that wasn't bad enough, as seems to be a requirement for spawning on Australian servers, it's venomous. That harpoon also injects its prey with a highly potent neurotoxin.
Oh my god, that's evil.
That instantly paralyzes it. This means it cannot put up a fight, as it is sucked into the snail's ginormous maw like a nightmarish version of
Ginormous
Kirby.
penis.
And, just in case you thought for once you might be safe, cone snail venom is potent enough to kill 700 people with one sting. Oh yeah, and there's no anti-venom, because it's not enough that it can kill me. No, I have to die knowing there is zero counterplay.
What the fuck? That is deadly as fuck. I thought this is the one that the kid ate. Okay, I see. So it's actually under. Okay, so I'm never going to the ocean again. Cool. I gotcha. I thought that was the one that that the kid ate. I remember that one, and then he got into like a coma, and then he passed eventually.
The Vera
But
Rubin
that's not
Observatory.
actually like the snail. I think the snail had a parasite that basically he ate. So the parasite went to basically took over his brain.
What's up with that?
The first images from a new observatory have been released.
This is video showing the extreme detail captured by the Vera C. Rubin Observatory in Chile.
Every detail of the observatory's design is to help it answer some of the universe's biggest mysteries.
This is the latest in installments of the astrophysicists' attempt to understand the universe. And in particular, with that telescope, it enables us to more fully understand the risks of asteroids that go bump in the night. But let's back up. Every 10 years, there are chosen members of my community, the community of astrophysicists, gather and discuss priorities for the next 10 years. What do we want to see built? What do we want to see observed? Where do we want to go in space? And this is what generates what we call the Decadal Survey. And I had the privilege of being one of the committee members in 2010 when the Large Synoptic Survey Telescope was being proposed. In fact, it wasn't named for it.
Was it the dark one? Was it the dark images and you have to adjust them? Wow, 15 gigabytes. Are they stitched together already when you look at the image?
Anybody yet? Because it didn't
Sorry,
exist
let me
yet.
just-
And here's a
let me
letter
just go on
that
my
came
site,
with
'cause I wanna
the book,
watch this.
the science book
It's
of the
pretty long.
LSST. And it's to the members of the Decadal Survey Committee. And it introduces the contents of this book so that we can think about it, evaluate it, and judge whether the allocation of monies, scarce resources,
Yeah,
from
you
the
need to
National Science
brighten it.
Foundation, from
Oh,
NASA,
it wasn't dark?
from
Oh, okay,
private
so it was money.
donations,
Oh, okay,
as money arises within the decade to come, how will we apportion it? What are the priorities that we establish for ourselves as a community? That's how we get stuff done. The Hubble telescope was in a decadal survey. The VLA, the Very Large Array Radio Telescope, that was a project that came out of the decadal survey. So we come together and we duke it out. Is that the right phrase? I don't know. We pitch our best science And since those in the decadal survey are among the most trusted within the community, if a project is elevated or reduced in priority, it's done with some sense that things landed where they needed to, where they should be, for the greater good of the astrophysics community. Well, money's got allocated, and what was the goal of this telescope?
Money, money, money.
To not simply image the sky. That's what every other telescope does. This large synoptic survey telescope would take multiple images of the sky every single night, stringing them together and basically making a movie of the night sky. Now, we don't think you need that, naively, because you look up at the night sky, the star is there tonight, and it's going to be there tomorrow night, and the night after that, and
So
the
it's
night
like a
after that.
time lapse.
But how do you discover things that change? Well, we could do it passively and say, oh, that star just got really bright. I wonder when that happened. Did it happen an hour ago, overnight? Yesterday? I wasn't looking yesterday. These are how supernovae were discovered. Stars that blow the guts up into the surrounding environment. That phenomena takes hours. But if you're not looking at it while that happened, you missed it. You just see the end result. And you saw what it was before any of that happened. And you missed everything in between. So we know that stars vary in brightness. We call them variable stars. They'll vary over days, typically. The fast ones are 12 hours, 24 hours. Others will vary over weeks, some months. That's a time scale you can come back to the telescope, take an image. Oh, it got a little brighter. Oh, it got a little dimmer. We felt comfortable with that. But wait a minute, suppose a star varied within just hours and then went back to what it was. How would you know? You would miss it. So what the Vera Rubin telescope will do is time sample, that's the term, the official term, time sample the phenomenon, not on a sequence of days, but hours and even minutes. So that if something varies on those shorter time scales, it'll get captured for the first time ever. Or suppose a star got brighter once every 24 hours. The sky is huge. It is huge. Most telescopes see tiny fractions of the night sky. For example, the Hubble telescope sees a tiny fraction of the area of the full moon on the sky, the tiniest fraction. If you were to take a picture with the Hubble telescope of an area of the sky the size of the full moon, it is individual exposures linked together, mosaicked, until you recover the full area you're interested in. If we're going to take a movie of the night sky and watch things that change, we want to do better than that. One of the main features of the LSST telescope is the size of its camera. The LSST camera is the largest digital camera ever made. It's the size of an automobile. It weighs 6,000 pounds. The detector is called a CCD. It's what's in all of your phones.
Oh, it's several sensors if you actually look into it.
Charge coupled device. And it digitally records what's out there across the entire focal plane of this telescope, which is so large, its field of view can image 50 full moons. So now you just pop an exposure and then slew the telescope, get another one next to it, and what you end up mosaicing is the whole sky visible to you in a very short amount of time. By the way, the field of view is so large, it is larger than what can fit on the display of your computer screen. What do I mean by that? You can put it on your screen and then you can zoom in, and you can keep doing this before you have exhausted the resolution of the image, which happens when it matches the resolution of your screen. I invite you to visit, I think we'll probably put the link down there somewhere, where you can zoom into.
This is all Sky Viewer, that app. Oh my god! There's the captured bit. Oh my god, this is cool. There's something that I was like looking into as well. Like, it's not a It's more like a creative one. Let me see that. 1,000 stars, it's called. It's more of a creative like way to like explain how the universe works. From like the sun, there's the stars. It's the sun in the middle. And then there's the, because it's kind of hard to like try to like build a 3D three-dimensional space of like the planets and like the whole galaxy. So it's like a creative render in a way, but it's still accurate. I'm not sure where the Wolf 359 is. Where's the Wolf 359? Is it how far is it? 1 light year. There's Lutyen Star, Land, HR96, Barnard Star, Captain Star. Okay, so it goes farther. There's more. Yeah, let me see how far it goes. Yeah, it's just the Milky Way, I think. This is just the Milky Way. Is it? I'm not sure. But wow, this is cool. And when I was doing that thing as well, I was basing it on this Western constellation thing. Like she made a whole plot on how the stars look like from the thing. But basically she made a whole basically in table. It's a table of all the shit. The poops. But that's so cool. I wonder why this doesn't show up, but that's still cool. That's still cool. That's amazing.
To these images yourself. Oh, by the way, we put telescopes in places where there's not many clouds
Amazing.
above you. So we put telescopes in high places. This one in the Andes Mountains of Chile. My thesis data, many moons ago, were obtained in the Andes Mountains of Chile. And you have excellent access to the southern hemisphere while you're there. There was engineering runs many months ago. That's where engineers check to make sure everything is doing what it's supposed to. And then there's what we call first light. Very poetic and beautiful statement of when the first science is obtained from a telescope that's been under construction. So in the first data release, which is in all the news, you take a look at an image and you see some galaxies and some stars. Yeah, I expect that. But wait a minute, it's a movie. All of a sudden you see some of these objects are not stationary. They're booking across the field of view.
Oh, so is it moving then when you look at that shit then? So is this right now then and then it's moving? What? You've seen them in person? Do you fly? Are you Superman? What the hell? Oh my god, did you just fart, you nasty? Oh my gosh. Or does this vary on where I'm located at? Like, you can see the tiny pixel. It looks like a pixel, but it's actually a star. Whoa, that's so cool. Whoa. Oh, this is the same one that the dude showed a while ago. Whoa. Okay, that's it. It's just a short clip. But I wonder how you like increase like once it's there. Like say how do you like I wonder if there's a way to like, enhance that. See, that's where AI is gonna like that's where AI comes in, right?
Another one
'Cause it
going
just
that
makes
way,
a
and then this
creative
way.
render.
These are undiscovered asteroids, never before documented by any prior scientist or telescope. How many asteroids did it discover, might you ask? It discovered more than 2,000 asteroids in the first 10 hours of operation. By the way, we discover a lot of asteroids every year, tens of thousands
James
of
Webb.
asteroids. So I don't want to play down the significance of the world's effort to discover asteroids. But if we discover tens of thousands of asteroids in a year, and
See, imagine the AI could collect the image here, like basically collect the data from here and the other one, and then it would just make a render, right? So that I don't have to go around going to the other one, right? Oh my god, look at me. Science.
the Rubin telescope discovered 2,000 asteroids in 10 hours? That's a month's worth of asteroids in 10 hours. And by the way, this tranche of more than 2,000 asteroids, that's just in one section of the sky. There's more sky that we're going to learn about, and we fully expect millions of asteroids to be discovered that had never been cataloged before. You realize in the next few years, the Vera Rubin Observatory will discover more asteroids than have been cataloged in the last 2 centuries. That's science on the move. That's astrophysics, reaching out for the universe, taking names. This telescope will also be able to map large-scale structures of the universe, galaxies. And this will give us insights into the nature and the distribution of dark matter, and we should be able to increase our data set that helps us understand the accelerated expansion of the universe, which is some phenomenon going on. We don't know what's causing it, but we can measure it, and we call that dark energy. Well, there's a colleague of mine,
energy.
she's deceased a few years now, called Vera Rubin. She published a paper which basically discovered dark matter in galaxies. Dark matter. You know what it literally is? It's dark gravity. There's more gravity out there than any known source of matter. By the way, it's something like 20 terabytes of data per night that has to be processed. And
That's a lot.
And so obviously there's no people involved in that. Well, people created the data pipeline, but the analysis, that's all automatic. Otherwise, it would take thousands of astrophysicists, thousands of years to analyze these data. So a feature of this telescope is that the public owns it, in a sense,
Aw,
because all of the data
that's really good. I think that's like, it's basically open source is what he's saying. It's owned by the government.
will be made public as soon as it comes out of the processing stream. And
Yeah, I would say they'd probably have their own, like the whole project has their own, like, or maybe it's, let's see, U.S. National Science, let education, for, high-level overviews of the LSST cam, the commissioning camera, and the LSST atmospheric shutter motion analysis. What's PTP? Configuring them. hall sensors and motor encoders to measure the timing of passing the shutter blade during the testing period and the initial phase of commissioning following the analytical cap of an order of 10 milliseconds. Observe motion profile. Yeah, I don't get this shit. GPS, Sonoma, blah 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 blah. Two network switches. Leaf switch is configured as a boundary clock. The PTP client in the camera is the Beckhoff EL6688. Ah, it's a cable switch. Is it a switch? What is this called? What is it? What is that called, big guy? Reject call. Oh, okay, they made a graph here. Oh, on the fucking thing. Okay, I'm not gonna read that shit because I feel like I'm gonna waste my time.
And that means with some tools that my colleagues will be developing, you can help us discover things that we might have missed. Not everyone knows what question to ask of data. You can have your own biases, your own expectations. And so this gives new meaning to the concept of citizen scientists. So I look forward to what role the public plays in this going forward. So that's a little bit of what's up with that, with the Vera Rubin Observatory.
Science, space. Oh, do you guys know that Jojo Siwa just sang a cover of that song? And you know just so well. Sorry, I'll shut up. I won't sing it for you guys because I know it's gonna cringe. It's gonna be cringy, you know.
Ever wondered where the term
Mayo shoots? What's Mayo shoots? What's catch the Mayo shoots? I feel like that's nasty again. Because mayo has something white on it.
line it came from?
Like,
The
you're a little nasty, Shad.
story behind this now everyday term has pretty dark origins that come from Civil War era prisons, particularly the infamous Andersonville prison in Georgia. Built in 1864 to house captured Union soldiers, this Confederate prison of war camp was commanded by Captain Henry Wirz and became notorious for its horrific conditions. The prison was essentially a 16.5-acre open area surrounded by wooden stakes that stretched 10 to 20 feet high. Andersonville was severely overcrowded and undersupplied. Out of about 45,000 prisoners who passed through the camp, roughly 13,000 died from disease, malnutrition, and the brutal conditions. Food and clean water were scarce even for the guards, and diseases like typhoid, scurvy, and dysentery ran wild among the prisoners. With such a basic perimeter, escape attempts by Union prisoners were constant. To give guards more time to respond, Captain Wirz implemented what he called a deadline, a literal line marked by wooden planks or small fences placed about 20 feet inside the prison walls. Any prisoner who crossed this line, even accidentally, will be shot on sight without warning. So the deadline was quite literally a line you could not cross if you wanted to stay alive. The term gradually evolved from this literal life or death boundary into a metaphorical one. By the early 1900s, newspapers started using deadline to refer to the latest time they could accept news stories for the next day's edition.
Wow, that is interesting. Etymology, is that what it's called? Etymology, where the words came from. Oh my god. Oh no, is it? The history of a linguistic form. Yep, I'm correct. Oh my god. Guys, we're learning things here. Oh my gosh, oh my god, this is educational.
If you missed that time, your story was quote-unquote dead for that publication cycle. From there, it spread into general business and academic use to mean any final cutoff time for completing a task. The morbid origins became largely forgotten as it became integrated into everyday language.
Yeah,
so when your boss...
Because we no longer shoot people, you know, like bing, bing, bing. Not anymore. At least not in the public eye.
Talks about a hard deadline, they're unknowingly referencing something much more literal and deadly than they might realize. If you like more deep dive explainers like this, then follow us everywhere at Today
Did you
Learn
send
Science.
another video, big guy? Oh yeah, you did. Oh my god, now I said I'm just gonna do this for a bit just to get myself getting, like, you know, just before I start playing video games. But I'm interested now. I wanted to show you guys something about, like, maybe something related to the Philippines, because it's something that I've been looking into lately. Like,
This isn't a spider.
oh, I know
It's
these.
a snake. Introducing the
It's
Iranian
Jean Grey.
spider.
Why am I gonna troll on Jean Grey? Who the fuck is Jean Grey? I haven't actually played for a while. I deleted it from my device just because I think my camera yeah, I don't know. I'm not. It's weird. It's like when I play those sort of games, I get exhausted after 2 games. Does that make sense? I don't know if you guys feel that, but I get exhausted after, like, yeah, I get, it's too intense, I find. It's fun at the beginning, but yeah, I feel like it's too much. I'm not gonna bother wasting my energy for this game just because I feel like I could be doing something more fun with my time, like, you know, like dancing or walking or going to the gym, you know, because I was planning on doing a gym stream.
Tailed horned viper, as the name suggests, native to Iran, and you are all probably wondering why the f this snake has decided to attach a cosplay of the average Australian resident to his tail.
Yeah, why?
The answer is food. You see, every known snake species is a predator. Some eat Bambi, others eat Remy.
Did he just show that dude? Did he just show that dude?
Every known snake species is a predator. Some eat Bambi, others eat Remy, and the spider tail, not unlike myself, absolutely fucking loves KFC. However, birds famously tend to fly, and last I checked, note ropes don't have wings. So, how does this viper get his zinger box? The answer is, again, food. You see, birds eat insects, and the spider tail knows this. So, rather than trying to chase his prey down, this lazy fucker has evolved the evolutionary equivalent of DoorDash. You see, when a viper feels like a meal, it'll start the hunt by finding a
I like DoorDash.
nice rocky outcrop to curl up on like a couch. And due to the camouflage on his scales, this snake becomes practically invisible. Once he's nice and cozy, he begins to...
I feel like he's giving a lot of video game references, but I'm not getting most of them. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, huh? Because, yeah.
slowly wiggle his tail back and forth in front of his face, perfectly mimicking the motion of an insect. Think of this as him placing his Uber Eats order. Meanwhile, up in the air, our undercooked chicken tender is flying around when...
This is the chicken. Ah, that's why KFC.
Holy shit! A free meal! What a delectable bug, just sitting there on that rock. And so, Tweety Birdie swoops down to grab himself an insect Happy Meal. And just as he's about to reach his meal...
Why don't you show it? Oh, there.
This...
Yes. I wanna see it. I wanna see it. What do you call this bird?
Isn't a spider.
Oh, shit. Not a bird.
It's a snake.
Oh, there. Oh. Oh, there. Oh. Oh, whoa. I wanna see that. Yeah, I noticed because he put his, like, shit at the end.
What
like
a delectable...
But I don't talk like that, though. That's an Aussie native. Not native. The native are the First Nations. I'm so sorry. We would like to acknowledge the First Nation Australians who own this land. But the white native Aussie. That's what we call it because, like, they're born here. But yeah. What do you call that spider? What do you call that spider? What do you call that spider? I don't know what to call that spider.
Koalas are really dumb. In fact,
I love koalas. Koalas are cute.
Australia's fuzzy icon is probably the dumbest.
Even their poop smells good. I'm not gonna lie. The poopy smells good too. And how much more about the fart? How much more about the fart?
Thing on the planet. And that stupidity starts with their
What did they
diet, because
think
all
about
the things they could have
fart?
chosen to eat, they chose to eat nothing but straight up poison. You see, koalas feed exclusively on eucalyptus leaves, which, shocking no one, are highly toxic, because they are full to the brim with eucalypt oil, which is so fucking poisonous that as little as 3.75 mil is enough to land you in the afterlife, with the Reaper asking you why the fuck you felt the need to eat a leaf.
Why?
Oh, it's also highly flammable and burns like napalm, because Australia.
Oh, I remember the fires. Oh my god, when he said that, I remember the fires now. Like, why? I remember the fires now. I'm sorry, I'm looking at my laptop. I feel bad about the fires now.
Now, despite nature putting up this
They're not checking to see if the eggs are spoiled.
Bitch, I didn't ask for you. Go up.
koalas are really dumb. In fact, Australia's fuzzy icon is probably the dumbest thing on the planet. And that stupidity starts with their diet, because of all the things they could have chosen to eat, they chose to eat nothing but straight up poison. You see,
Okay, I watched this
koalas
already.
feed
Let's skip it
exclusively
a
all
little.
in the way is enough to land you in the afterlife, with the Reaper asking you why the fuck you felt the need to eat a leaf.
Why?
Oh, it's also highly flammable and burns like napalm, because Australia. Now, despite nature putting up this giant do not eat sign, that did not stop the koala, because he can't fucking read. This suboptimal bulking diet not only gives the koala fuck all in the way of nutrition, but also requires their body to rest to filter out the toxins so they don't fucking cark it. Meaning that
I just want to be a koala sometimes. I wish I was a koala. I wish I was a koala. How nice would life be if I was a koala? I would just grab food and then sleep, and then grab food and then sleep, and then go down to poop, and then grab food and then sleep again, and then go up again, and then grab poop and have to go down to poop, and then grab food and then sleep. How easy that is. Oh my god, I want that life. Koala, please. Koala,
they need to
please.
spend upwards of
I wanna be a
18
koala
hours
now.
a day sleeping in order to just digest
See? I wish I was a koala.
their
What the
fucking
fudge?
food. These dumbasses spend most of their life in a food coma. That is, however, if they even get
That's siesta. Siesta. We call
to
it
the food
siesta,
to begin
okay?
with, because they
We
are
do it
so
too.
mind-numbingly brain dead that they will not recognize a eucalyptus leaf as food unless it is on the branch. I could
don't
give
call
this
me
dumbass a lifetime supply of food, and if it was
Don't call me out, Don't call me out. I don't like to sleep. I don't like to sleep. I don't like to sleep, oi. I don't like to sleep. I don't like to sleep. Oh my god, I was just thinking, back when I was younger, my mom would she would fall asleep while watching her television drama, in the afternoon, because we usually have that sort of shit. Sorry, I'm getting fat now. But basically, she would she would doze off to sleep whenever she watches her drama. She does the whole thing and then hey, why are you even watching? You're sleeping anyway. We would call her out whenever we try to turn off the television. She'd be like, no, I'm watching. But she's she's funny. Sorry, I don't know if that made sense, but
wasn't on a stick, he would starve to death.
Thank you for listening.
It should come as no surprise to you at this point that the koala has such an esky temperature IQ that they literally have a smooth brain.
Oh my god, that's what I want.
The thoughts slide right off of this dumb c***. I love him.
Yeah, I love him too. I love koalas. I have a picture of a koala. Do you guys want to see the picture of my koala? I have a picture of a koala here. Wait, let me look. Also, we went to Brisbane yesterday. Oh, the other day ago. See? Look at the koala! Do you see the koala? Koala. I don't think you see the koala. Should I make myself bigger? There's the koala. Okay. Whew. I thought I was showing something else other than the koala. Okay. Let me see that.
Australia has just found zombified bugs. That's right, we are closer to the Walking Dead Down Under than you think. You see, just recently, a scientist by the name of Dr. Francois Brassard made a trek out to the remote savannah of the Northern Territory with the goal of finding and cataloguing brand new species of insect unknown to science. I mean, me personally, I think we've found more than enough bugs, especially considering that half of them can send me directly into the f***ing soil. But what do I know, right? Anyway, on his trip to the middle of nowhere, he stumbled across a colony of spiny savanna ants, which is a pretty normal thing to find out there. However, getting closer, he noticed something a little off. You see, the main ant colony was fine, completely normal. However, the several disfigured and deformed ant corpses clamped onto shoots of grass surrounding the colony like a Bug's Life version of Vlad the Inhaler. Yeah, those were significantly less normal.
Scary.
Brassard, mildly unsettled by the ant gore on his timeline, took samples for inspection and upon getting a closer look, realised something both really cool and really, really spooky. The ants had been overtaken by fungus.
Big old red ones.
More accurately, a previously unknown strain of the cordyceps fungus, infamous around the globe for its ability to create zombie bugs. And the way it does it is unbelievably horrific. You see, it begins with a spore.
I think I've seen that, and then I've seen
a straight
motherfucking mouse. I think I've seen a BBC. Oh, not BBC. I don't know, like a doco somewhere.
Timer on his hotbar, counting down to a family reunion with his ancestors. Once inside, the fungus begins to take control of the ant's body and brain function, completely changing their behavior, replacing their colony-focused mindset with one single goal: climb. Its fungus-riddled mind.
I hate that game. Why did you show that game?
And drags its rapidly deteriorating body to the closest high point, which is usually a plant, with its final act being to clamp its mandibles onto the stem.
And then that's when the thing grows.
In a death grip. Finally succumbing to the infection and being completely consumed. Its corpse blossoming into a fully grown cordyceps fungus and raining down spores onto the rest of the colony to continue the cycle of infection. Now look, I know this fungus...
I'm a gamer, guys. Gamer.
Fungus is found elsewhere in the world, but it's...
Gamer, my butt.
a new strain, and it was found in Australia. With my luck, I'm going to be playing The Last of Us against couch-sized spiders within the fucking week.
Yeah, I couldn't even finish Resident Evil. How much more about that game? I couldn't finish any game at all. What is game? I thought life is a game. You know, that's what they told me. I want to sign out. Where can I opt out? Can I opt out? Ish. Of course it's ish. 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 My hair, it's tied up to the fucking thing. This is your fault, big guy. You show me her boobies and I'm jealous again. Like, gosh, ish. Making me jealous of her boobies. Feel bad for me. I don't have that much of a big boobie. Okay, anyway, give me a second. Let me just grab some water and then I'll watch this. But let's... Oh my gosh! Why you gotta show this? Why you gotta show this? But you can see there's not a lot of people, but it's because it's cold. It's cold. It's really cold. It's really cold right now. Okay, anyway, yeah, here you go. Enjoy that, big guy. I know you want to see that. I'll let you watch that, but... Wait, does she talk? Does she talk? Does she talk on this video? Will she gonna do some talking? I'm gonna pause it so that we could like, you know. off, Gabriella. Gabriella, back off. I've been learning that dance, like the Gabriella song. I forgot who sang. Oh, Cat's Eye. That's who sang it. I'm gonna do a TikTok of myself dancing that. Shit, how do I connect this again? I don't like that. That shapes. Not good. Where is the talking? Velvet. Velvet, where's the talking? You know what? I'm gonna read for her. I'm gonna pretend to be I'm gonna pretend to be her. First black from Australia. Okay. I'm at Bondi Beach. I can see the beach now. Beach. Beach. I'm excited to see the famous beach in Australia. Wow, that's a lot of people. That's a lot of people, even with the fucking, like, they still love the beach even when it's cold. It's crazy. Like, I couldn't. Nah, I haven't been to Bondi. I didn't have time. I'd want to go to Bondi one day, but probably in the summer. But there's a lot of people in the summertime. Like, I don't like going out during the summers because that's when everyone comes around and they're like sardines and like, ooh. Even right now, it's busy. Like, it's crazy. Maybe I'll take you to Surfers tomorrow. Do you guys want to go to Surfers tomorrow for an IRL stream? No, I'm lazy. I'm too lazy. Also, yeah, we're going out tomorrow with my parents. My sister as well. So hopefully we're gonna do something fun. Maybe I should IRL. Wow, it's a beautiful beach. Is she wearing a stocking? Why does it look like she's wearing a stocking? Or maybe it's just how the skin glows. Oh, there she talked. She finally talked.
노래 느낌이 달라요. 노래가 좀 더 부드러운 가까이 와봐.
She's speaking in Korean.
So soft. Look at it, it's different. The down there.
Downs. Land down under. Even I get confused around that, like upside down. I keep on saying upside down, like that.
Sand. 남방구의 샌드. 느낌이 엄청 촉촉한 느낌이에요. 촉촉. It's so soft, and the sand is like it has water inside.
It's probably the cold. I have a feeling it's the cold that's making it like a little wet, basically. But it's good that it's not windy. You can notice it with, like, the wind doesn't like blow as much. Maybe that's why a lot of people like Bondi, you know? That's fair. Oh my god, big guy, that's true. Oh my god, gosh. Oh my god, so I'm correct. I'm correct. Correct. Correct.
Different than Korean sand. Korean sand is more thicker.
Yeah, I think she's talking about the coarseness of like the sand. Am I saying the right term? Coarse. Fucking hell. Coarseness. Coarseness, the quality of being rough and not smooth or soft, or not in very small pieces. English, guys, English.
Let's go
I'm kidding. I'm such a
farther
bitch.
to the beach.
Yeah, I do hear that Korea, I think except Jeju. Oh no, even Jeju. Jeju even has like, it's rocky. It's rocky and all that. Yeah, she doesn't. I figured. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to like hit on her. I'm not trying to like diss her or anything. But yeah, basically in Korea their beach is like more rock. It's rocks. Very rocky rock. So it's painful for the feet as well. Like from what I've seen, obviously I couldn't be accurate. Oh, which part? Which part of Korea? There's so much more. I feel like, I'm not gonna lie, there's so much more beautiful beaches than Bondi alone here in Australia. Just here in Australia. Like even Busan. Okay, I see. So it's a lower bit. I see. Yeah, Australia wise, there's a lot of beautiful beaches in Australia. Like some of them are like, I don't know. I don't like the crowds myself. I don't like big crowds. So I often try to like look around like remote ones. Like even when we went to Nusa, that was like a lot of people. But yeah, there's a lot of them. They're all beautiful, I find. They're so beautiful. Anyway, let's play this one. Why didn't she swim? I see. Let me check.
First time ocean in Australia. I see the big wave.
Yeah, I've seen it. Why isn't she jumping? She should jump. Jump, jump, jump in the water. Jump, jump, jump in the water. Jump, jump, jump in the jumper, water. Oh, my hair. Fuck it.
I want to go into the ocean. There's a big one.
I know, Shad, you're amazed by my talent again. Stop. Jump. Sorry. Ah, it's her stop. If I were her, I would get wet. I saw the guys would love that again. I saw. And then you play something like, you know? Oh wow, she's so bad. Oh my fuck you. Fuck you, Shad. Fuck you. Aw, maybe she could use her finger. It's crazy how some of them are going out to the beach. Like, they're wearing their bikinis and it's, oh my
What the
God.
fuck?
It's so crazy. Oh, you're talking about me? Oh my God. Oh, I thought you're talking about Velvet. I was like, even Big Guy is gooning at this girl. Even you will goon at her. Like, Jesus Christ. Cut me some select. Like, please, please give attention. Ooh. Gosh. I'm kidding. I'm messing with you guys. Check her out for real though. Check her out. She's how long has she been? Dual talent. What the fuck? Which talent are you talking about? Are you talking about the twins? Velvet, I can see what Velvet is doing. I couldn't stop laughing at what Velvet is doing. Velvet. Yeah, he will. He'll get pissed. He'll be like, "Hey, what are you doing here?" Say that. I'm kidding. Nah, he doesn't mind. Because he eats it every night. So, I don't know what's wrong with it. Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay. You reckon I should 1v1 her? Nah, I think we should 1v1 but on a dance. Dance revolution. Oh, this is the side where they have the pool, the artificial pool. I've been to like I'm not sure if I've seen like oh no, actually no, I couldn't see Bondi's End. But there was a time we went to like the park at yeah, I know, right? Sis, you're gonna enjoy that. But maybe not yet because you guys will be getting thirsty if I do that. Because yeah, oh wait, she's still here, is she? She's still in Australia. She should come here on the Gold Coast.
Perfect weather. Not too cold, not too hot.
It's too expensive to fly to Sydney right now. I don't want to go to Sydney right now. She has money, right? I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to skip this because it's just like booby jelly boogie boogie. So I'm gonna have to like.
Hi, so we're at Bondi Beach.
Okay, put some lotion.
It's the most famous beach in Australia. It's really nice, and since it's middle of the winter, it feels really good and it's not too cold.
Oh, it's not
As a
too cold.
Korean, it feels like end of summer.
End of summer.
And we're going to the pool over there, and we're gonna have some lunch, dinner. And let's walk around more.
This is what I like about Bondi. They have a grass, like that grass bit. It's actually a nice like spot to dry yourself, because when you get like wet, the sand will like stick everywhere, right? So I can see now what Velvet is doing on these videos, and it's I couldn't stop laughing. It's like a little. It's like skipping. I noticed she's skipping. I'm like, ooh. But you know, go girl. You go girl. 80k views. Yep, she is talented. Very talented. Very big twins. Give me some of that twins, please. Just kidding. No, I don't want some of that twins. It's gonna be hurting my back. This is okay. This is okay for me. My average looking. Yeah, you couldn't stop looking at the talent, right, Shad? Yeah, you love the talent. You love the talent. I bet it's much better in real life, right? Yeah. Wow, talent. Amazing. Sorry, my talent is just average. See, oh, Allah, someone's flexing now. Someone's flexing now. Allah, big guy, flexing the talent, jogging in real life. Boogie, boogie. I like her. I like her. What do you call this? I like her shorts. It's so cute. It's so like the fit. It just like does like. I love it. That is beautiful.
It looks so pretty.
I feel like Velvet should do an over. Like she should do an over. Instead of just showing the video, she should like like put the video and then put a behind. I don't know. Put a layer. Like maybe record the audio from the space and then just put it as a background and then basically add some voiceover in between. That way it sounds like it's one straightforward like background music and then just mute the audio. Sorry, I'm like trying to be all like yeah, I'm thinking about Shad, I think she's going to like isn't she going to what do you call that? What do you call that? Where she's going again? Where is she going again? Like that thing on Twitch where you guys see the girls. I forgot what it's called. Oh, TwitchCon, that's it. Oh, I thought she sent an invitation. Didn't you send that?
My dream house is here.
Let me guess, that's $5 million. That's your dream house. $5 million, not even 2-bedroom. Mother
Just
F.
in front of
Sorry,
the
I'm such a KJ when it comes to real estate.
by beach. So pretty.
I see. Allah ni, you see that number 1. Allah, say number 1. Allah, huli. number 1 cot. Ajushi.
So pretty.
Ajushi. Yeah, this is the artificial beach that I was referring to. Yeah. Go for it.
There's the beach. Ice bug pool.
Ice bug? Is it called ice bug? What do they call that pool? Bondi icebergs. Ah, okay, they do call it icebergs. Oh. You know, I'd love to go here, but I feel like it's too over. It's too over. What do you call this? Over. Like there's too much people basically that they inflate the prices, like tourism inflation. Yeah, you keep smiling whenever she's appearing on your screen, Shad. I get it. You're amazed. You're amazed at the twinsies. Oh yeah, I tried surfing. I never tried surfing in Australia. Okay, do your night routine. Oh wow, night routine. That sounds so fancy. Night routine. I have a night routine too. But my face is starting to dry up because of like oh no, actually not at the moment, but like here, this side of my face, like it's so like it's starting to like you know, like, what's the word again? Like when it starts to like it starts to have like some sort of like a dandruff, you know? Like, I don't know what's the term.
I found the ice cream truck.
Okay, my point is that with this video, Velvet should have like some sort of like, yeah, I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain it, but basically like some sort of like, you know, a start, act 1, act 2, act 3. That way there's like a story on it, you know, like when I woke up, you know, like writing a diary, like that's what I'm planning if I'm gonna vlog, because I'm planning to vlog eventually, vlog and talk about my me and my parents and all that shit, like going around Queensland. But yeah, that would be I think she would be perfect for that too, because yeah, that way she could have time to like, you know, she doesn't have to be talking while doing the videos as well, you know. She could just do it from home and then just on blah 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 blah. Oh, look at this. And then she could like do a reaction, like she's reacting at the videos she's showing as well. This is a genuine, okay? Genuine feedback. And look at that, $6 for an ice cream. What the fuck is that ripoff? Like, motherfucker. Bitch. Peach. Oh, look at that. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. A lot of twins. I'm kidding. Why am I acting like... I'm acting like I couldn't like... Oh my god. It's just so extra. It's just so extra.
Around the ice cream. And there's this one.
I feel like the camera person, whoever's doing the camera, is purposely putting that on the frame. $30, motherfucker. $30 for that shit? You bitch. No way I'm buying shit from... That's not even good quality, I'm assuming. Like, fucking hell. Is it her mother? Ay, umuni. Oma. Umuni. You'll always see the same thing in every, like, market outside. It's usually the food that's like diverse. The stuff, it's either like crystals, clothes that are overpriced, bikini that is overpriced again. Overpriced. Stop!
There's puppy parking.
Naughty.
안녕? Hi.
Why did they leave the dog there though?
She's looking for the owner. Flowers.
See, it's more the food that's diverse. Look, donuts, Turkish. There's different cuisines.
there's a lot of different foods here too.
That's everywhere. That fucking bike, motherfucking, they have that everywhere. I'm so fucking annoyed at those shit. Like motherfucking, like, ugh. Like they're not even putting it properly. Like look at how they fucking place that fucking bike. Like Jesus Christ, it's like it's like you don't see garbage, you see that a lot of that shit. Like motherfucker. Like gosh. Ugh.
Palm trees, and there's lots of different restaurants here. Beach house.
Where's Uma?
Oh,
Where's Uma? She's not showing Uma.
Barber shop.
Where is it?
So I found this chatime. I used to have this when I was in Canada all the time. But my favorite is the strawberry black tea.
Welcome back. Welcome back, Shad. I know your attention is towards your feet. It's okay. Give your feet some attention.
They have a deal here.
I'm kidding.
This Sunday.
I'm just being weird.
Premium pearl milk tea. Oh.
I like that. Usually I order that one peach, but with the the square one. What do you call the square? The jelly?
Oh, 2 large drinks for 12. Wow, today is for this.
Oh, bullies. Oh, because they're not allowed to get the dogs inside. Yeah, nah, it's not. Oh, yeah, it is boba, actually. Come to think of it. Yeah, it is boba.
So I found this Vegemite and cheese shaped snack.
Yeah, I don't like this. I don't like this one. I prefer the original.
I'll show you the shape.
I know, right? I'd love like at least 10% of that, just 10%, just transfer 10% of it to
Wait, like this. It's Australia. 이건 호주 모양처럼 생긴 과자예요. 이거 베지마이트.
Am I? Yay! I'm talented! Yay! I'm talented! Woohoo! 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 I'm already like you guys are making me like I'm not like this, like I'm a very professional lady, like I'm a very professional, but like gosh, okay, fine, let me share my assets. Yeah, I don't know. I don't honestly like I don't like this version of shapes. That's just me. I'm not like dissing her again, okay? She I bet she tried the other perks. I think oh no, she hasn't been here before. She should have tried different shapes. She should have tried different shapes and picked the best one. Because there's a lot of them. Wait. Because I think that's a special one. That one that she's having. It's like a... Okay. I like this one. This is good. Chicken crimpy. Chicken crimpy. Savory is good too. Wait, let me see the other one. Oh, cheese and... This is my number one. This is my number one. Cheese and bacon. That is so good. That is so good. Oh. That is so good. Oh, this one is good too. Shape cheddar. Okay, I don't mind that.
sashimi. Tuna.
Right, yummy.
I'm eating the
I
pho
think those are fresh too. Those are
here
fresh.
at the Vietnamese restaurant, and it's really good. Wow, I'm gonna finish this all, and
Alright.
after that, we're going to
Really?
the opera house to look at the night view.
What meat are we talking about? Like chicken, pork, beef? What meat? I know
you
what
there.
I know what meat you're going into. You're going into like some sort of big like nasty meat, but yeah. I know you were gonna go there, mister. I know you were gonna go there nasty. Ping, ping.
Kangaroo. Baby. Oh.
That's cool. That's actually cool. That's a good way to like that's a good way to store meat. Yeah, actually. Smart. You could just buy you could buy the large you could get the large cuz Costco sells like meat in bulk. They usually sell it at bulk. So you could like get one of them. It's going to be expensive, but like if you organize and like obviously try to like separate them and like put dates and all that, and you're using a vacuum sealer, so that's much better. Yeah, as long as you're gonna eat it, obviously, because there are times I forget like yeah, actually, yeah, I find that like the Australian stores like Coles and Woolies, they're usually they're usually cheaper, I find. But I'm not sure. I think it has something to do with how where does Australia get their beef? Yeah, because I think they only get it from New Zealand or Australia, see? So they're getting Australians are like all of their beef are like local. Oh no, actually, certification agreements. Beef and beef products can only be imported from countries listed here. Category 1. Okay, okay. So if it's from Australia, that's fine. But I'm looking at like I'm not sure how to like check that. Live cattle are worth 660 PWC. Relatively small beef producer, small population means that consumption is low, which allows Australia. Yeah, so they're more of an exporter. I have a feeling Coles and Woolies, the local Australian shops, are able to get it for cheaper because local, and New Zealand as well. Oh, those are Aboriginal art, but I'm not sure if it's like authentic though.
Welcome to Australia. Oh, kangaroo and a koala. Oh, koala. This is the night view of Opera House and the bridge and the Opera House.
We continue to honor Aboriginal protocol by welcoming us onto Gadigal country.
I want to get married if I were to get married, I want to get married there. The Opera House. They have like wedding packages. Like you could actually pick one from their thing. But it's expensive, obviously.
This wasp is basically a
Duh.
xenomorph. Introducing the tarantula hawk wasp, possibly one of
Ooh,
the
I know this. I know this.
most nightmare-inducing insects.
This is the one that bites and then like the egg puts the eggs inside the body of the victim.
On the planet. And the reason it's such a threat to your mental health is because its hunting and reproduction strategy is ripped straight from Ellen Ripley's autobiography. But before we get to the strats, you're gonna have to learn a little bit about it first. Native to Australia, because of course it fucking is, this fucker
Australia
is the
again.
largest wasp on the planet, coming in at a massive 2.5 inches, which I mean, boys, we would all agree, well above average, right? Huge. And this is probably the most effective 2
above
inches
average?
it's ever been because it has the
No, you're not.
second most
You're below
painful sting
average.
of any insect on the planet, coming in just barely behind the bullet ant. Pack and a half-inch stinger with a potent venom that has been described as blinding, debilitating, and electric.
Yeah, cause I think it purposely the thing purposely paralyzes its victim basically, so that they could egg on it.
Now, the size and poison aren't just for nothing, because as the name tarantula hawk wasp suggests, they are purpose-built, genetically perfect killing machines.
Fuck, I'm so scared of this alien shit. Oh my god, this alien shit is so scary.
Designed specifically to violate spiders, making Australia basically an all-you-can-eat buffet for them. But they don't just execute. This wasp is basically. But they don't just execute the spiders. No, that'd be too normal. Hawk wasps use spiders to reproduce.
I don't want to play that. I'm scared.
In one of the most horrific ways possible. And that all starts with a female hawk wasp hunting down a tarantula.
Even the Resident Evil I couldn't finish. I'm scared of that shit. That's so fucked up.
As the buff bulking spider takes a wrong turn down a dark alley, the hawk wasp, noticing the 8 sets of TNs on his feet, proceeds to fucking jump him, flying down from above to land a sting into the spider's
Okay, I wanna watch that. Let's watch that, guys. Let's watch how the tarantula. Let's watch that tarantula hawk wasp versus tarantula. Wait, let's watch this first.
Instantly and permanently paralyzing it. The Bug Harbour Butcher then proceeds to drag the still completely conscious and aware spider into an isolated kill room, which is where the fucked up part really begins. Because our wasp isn't hungry, it's pregnant.
Yep, it's pregnant, guys. It's gonna put the pregnant babies inside the fucking tarantula.
And proceeds to lay its egg on the paralyzed spider's abdomen. After about 3 to 4 days,
that's a chicken egg.
Egg hatches into a larvae. A very, very hungry larvae. Fortunately, there's a whole bunch of fresh fruit right here underneath them. That food being the still paralyzed, still very conscious and aware spider. The larvae burrows into the spider's abdomen and gets to work converting it into a KFC family bucket.
Yummy, that's much better looking. Yum. Do you guys like, what KFC do you guys like? Is it the spicy or the original? Because I like the spicy. The spicy is really good. Like spicy and some rice. Yes, yummy, yummy, yum. Come in my tum-tum. But the original, yuck. Original, get the fuck out of my face. I don't want you. Okay, fuck off.
Consuming it from the inside out, purposely avoiding vital organs to keep the food nice and fresh. After it's done consuming a living being, the larvae breaks forth from the demolished corpse.
Yeah, the original one here isn't as crispy. Like the original here, the original isn't as crispy. Like compared to compared to the spicy, because the spicy one is spicy and crispy, and that's like a tiny like, I don't know, like it's like the chips, like you know when they crush the chips, and then you can actually taste the spice underneath the chicken, which is what makes it so good. But I don't know, they removed it for some reason. Like, they removed it here.
Like a
crazy
fucking chest
motherfucker.
burster and fucks off to continue the generational arachnid violation.
Yeah.
Anywho, good luck.
That's fun, innit? I mean, if the world is gonna end, no, fuck it. If the world was gonna end, it's not gonna be by them. Like, fuck that shit. No way. No way. Okay, wait. Let me watch this first. I wanna watch how he eats the
The
tarantula.
tarantula is hungry, and it came out of its hole to find its dinner. But the wasp eagerly desires to become a mother. The tarantula seems perfect
Uy,
for the
ala, so
wasp's
close.
plan,
Oh.
and it's highly unlikely that it can escape or defend itself. As the wasp approaches, it starts circling around it, walking from side to side and dancing to confuse the tarantula. Creating distractions, she tries to access the ventral area of the tarantula, trying to sting the soft part where the legs articulate with the body and paralyze its nerves. The tarantula becomes hypnotized by the wasp's mysterious technique. Then, the wasp takes its time to find the vulnerable spot and strikes. The tarantula tries to escape upon feeling the pain, but the wasp has wings and is faster, and the paralyzing venom takes only 2 seconds to take effect. Escaping becomes impossible, no matter how much it tries. While the tarantula remains motionless, the wasp is inspecting the tarantula's home to see if it's suitable for her offspring. After examining every millimeter of the hole, she decides it is the perfect place for its nest. Now, all that's left to do is to find its victim and slowly drag it toward what was once its home, and now will be a deadly nightmare.
That's it. Where's the boy? Wait, ala, where's the part where they eat the egg? Where's the egg bit? Ay, there's no egg bit. Never mind. Let's put the next video.
This spider can remove your...
Why are you showing me spiders? Are you trying to scare me, big guy? Are you trying to scare me? Are you trying to scare me? Are you trying to scare me, mister?
limbs. But how? Introducing the brown recluse, native to the United States of America, and a prime example of don't judge a book by its cover. Because despite only coming in at a huge 2 centimeters in length and rocking the spider equivalent of default character customization, this little is a level 500 rot build that gives Melania a run for her money. You see, a bite from a recluse starts in the most American way possible, with you accidentally stepping foot onto his private property, causing him to exercise his Second Amendment rights. But considering a spider can't really hold a gun, he's gonna settle on biting your ass. Now, that initial bite's pretty painless. You smack him away, all's well. There is just one small problem. Congratulations, you are now the proud owner of necrotic venom, coursing...
Okay, so this is the one that, like, it starts off from the bite and then it gets bigger. Is that right? I'm not sure if I'm correct.
Which at first does nothing. You walk back to your house, the bite starts to sting a little more. You feel sick. The wound
I got a
swells,
button in my...
and the blood vessels around the bite burst,
Sorry.
turning it a deep red. Over the next few days, that colour shifts from red to purple
to black.
as the venom
I
literally
knew it.
destroys and kills the
See, I'm
surrounding
smart, guys.
tissue in a process called necrosis.
I'm kidding,
This
I'm
causes
dumb.
the skin
Sorry.
to literally rot and fall off of your body.
Ew.
And if you don't catch it in time, that rot's gonna spread. If you're lucky, it'll only make you violently ill and leave permanent scarring. If you're unlucky, it just keeps spreading and the venom starts to destroy your blood cells and shut your organs down.
Okay, so
Now,
it goes
there's
all the
kinda
way to
only
the
one
organ.
solution to that, but
Amputate?
you weren't using that arm anyway, right?
So imagine if it cuts your dick. Oh my god, you'd be so screwed. You'd be so screwed. You'd be so screwed if it bit your dick. You're gonna have a hard time. You're gonna have a hard time, I'm telling you.
This adorable...
What the hell? Are we going to National Geographic? What is going on?
little octopus
Australian
is also the
version,
world's deadliest.
Land Down Under.
Introducing the blue-ringed octopus, a
Blue-ringed
species of
octopus.
cephalopod native to Australia, and in a shock
Australia
to precisely
again.
0 people at this point, it's venomous.
Yeah, honestly, I'm just unsurprised at this point. Like, you know what? Like, the crocodiles are here. The spider, the snake, the bird, everyone come, oh yeah, come here. Even the emo, invite the emo. Hello, come. You know, like they're
Because
like.
of course it's venomous. Why
pretty
wouldn't
big.
it be venomous? That'd make my life way too fucking easy. Now, to its credit, unlike most of the toxic bullshit in this hellscape I call home, they at least have the common decency to be coloured like a fucking neon sign. However, it immediately loses this credit by being the octopus equivalent of a fucking hobbit, coming in smaller than a 50-cent coin. And this is a problem, because it is the most venomous octopus in the world. That's right, this fluoro spaghetti ball is packed to the brim with neurotoxin, more specifically, tetrodotoxin. You know, the same shit that turns cooking a puff fish into a quick time event? Yeah, these little guys are packing it too. However, because it is Australian, the blue-ringed octopus is on violence timing and is the only animal in the world to use this shit as an offensive measure by way of a venomous bite. But what does the venom actually do? Well, imagine you're wading through the rock pools with the homies and you accidentally disturb this little gentleman's residence. The blue ring, taking the American approach to home defense, suctions onto your leg and bites you. Best part, it's completely painless. So if you're distracted by how thick your mate's looking in those speed,
Ooh. Oh my god, yeah, that's me. Oh my god, that's
you aren't gonna
me.
feel
Oh my god.
that is, until your face starts tingling like TV static. It's warm out here under the sun, but you weren't sweating like this 5 minutes ago, and now you got a headache. You start to feel sick, weak. You go to call out, but your voice comes out slurred like you just knocked back a bottle of vodka.
2 shots of vodka.
And then suddenly, your legs come out from under you, and you hit the beach. Fun fact about tetrodotoxin. It's a paralytic. Freezes up your muscles one by one, starting with your arms and legs, which is why you're kissing the sand. You know what else is a muscle? Your diaphragm, the muscle that controls your breathing. And yeah, turns those bad boys off too. And so, your chest stops
So are you gonna die?
rising and falling, and you suffocate to death right there on the beach. Now, you may be wondering, how come no one called an ambulance? That's easy. They didn't have time to. You went up to meet your ancestors in under 20 minutes.
Oh, I thought it was seconds. Okay, at least 20 minutes is enough for the emergency to come. What the hell? That's why you need to go to the beach. Like whenever you need to go to the beach, don't go to the secluded spots where there's not a lot of people. Because that will happen to you. Like you're gonna be one of those people. Wait. Ah, okay. Ooh, Royal. Oh, I think I've been here. Royal Botanic Gardens. Oh no, this is not the one. Wait, what is the zoo, Sydney? What? Taronga Zoo. That's it. That's the one I went to, me and my partner. We went here. And then we had to take a boat as well. But it looks tiny though. Like, it's like very tiny for the animals. Wait, I like her dress. I like her dress. I like her dress. It's so cute. Sis, why don't you just stay still? Sis, stay still. What if someone's at the back and like fuck off? You know how Australians are. They're fucking not giving a fuck sometimes. Like if you like, that's a hazard. Oh, safety. I got safety reps around me. I have a safety team. Just one person really. But I do safety.
And if you look at this clock closely, it shows the history of Australia. From when they found the land and Australia now too.
Before white settlement, it said they're Aboriginal before white settlements, and then when they were found by the taking of the children, I think this is when the white Australians, this is when the settlers, like the white settlers, basically tried to take the children of the First Nation Australians under the pretense of educating them and basically influencing them for Christianity. But it ended up becoming they ended up becoming orphaned, taken away from their parents, deliberately misled basically to be adopted into white households. So a lot of these children are they ended up growing older. They ended up trying to look for their parents. There's a museum in Sydney that actually shows that. I think it's Australian Museum if you want to check it out. But yeah, it's a very heartbreaking one. I'm not gonna lie. It's one of I couldn't stop crying when I was watching it. I mean, I was going through it. I mean, looking into the exhibit. And I feel like to this day, I'm not gonna lie, there's not a lot of awareness still about I feel like people are either I don't know, people are not taking it seriously, I guess, or I don't know, they put a really bad light into the First Nation Australians when you shouldn't be doing that. You shouldn't be generalizing a community. And I honestly feel for them because, like I said, I'm seeing the similarities from how, in the Philippines, we started off from the Aita people, and it's very similar, it's very similar. And that's Austronesian. So, sorry, let me just keep watching it. Yeah, I think this is a heritage site. This one. No, you are pretty. That's what I'd tell her. No, you're pretty. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna comment. Oh shit, sorry, I forgot to do my job of doing the voiceover for her. One day I want to try to do stained glass this one day class. Since it was last weekday, there weren't many people. Oh, it's her last week of staying in Australia. Aw. This is how it looks inside of the mall.
This is really famous
she said it.
chocolate shop in Australia.
She did the voice this time. I want to try them all. Oh, she didn't do it this time. Ooh, that looks good. A lot of sweets though. Yummy.
아, 이쪽이 낫다.
Now I came to see an opera house. Sorry if I sound like a child. I'm just trying to be a girly. Big cruise ship behind me. I want to be on it one day. Oh, she's taking this from she's taking it from the opera house. I can see it. If I'm on the cruise ship, will I be able to stream? No, you cannot. Once in the middle of the ocean, there's no internet in there, so you couldn't. Unless you're willing to pay $100 a day. I mean, I'm sure she could afford that. Like $100 a day is not bad. Like, assuming that she has a lot of like subscribers, that would be nothing to her. One day I want to do cruise ship stream. It's my first time seeing Opera House. It was so pretty and bigger than I thought. Ah, yeah, and next to it was the gardens, but we didn't, me and my partner, because I was like, I was mad at him. I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind, but it's expensive. It's expensive, cruise ships. If I were to go on a cruise ship, it would be like multi-city, multi-destination. Like, I've been looking into it. Like, probably like Australia, New Zealand. Oh, cities in Australia, cities in New Zealand. Then it goes up to Southeast Asia, Singapore, Philippines, you know. I wouldn't mind, but I think it's more of a retirement thing. Like, if you're retired, I think it's something you do if you're retired, I find. It's much better like that. But at the moment, I don't know if I want to do it. I honestly want to do something more, like something more challenging, you know? Like hiking and shit. I kind of want to do those sort of shit. Hiking around somewhere or, you know, camping. Nothing too intense though. Because, yeah, there's a lot of beautiful places in Australia. Yeah, 1K to 2K. Yeah, that's why it makes more sense when you're retired. Because, like, usually, like, a lot of people, at least Australians as far as I'm concerned, a lot of Australians are getting somewhere between that in a fortnight. Especially if they have, like, a 401k. Like a super. Because, yeah, there are some people who already have their super. And they come out, like, increments, in different increments. And then they're making money as well. I think that's what I want to do. I want to build myself a portfolio where I could just like have recurring income on the side, just so that I don't have to rely on like finding a job or something, and then maybe like do my own business or something. I've always thought of doing basically a website design studio or something. I've always wanted to like do that. Because I don't want to, like the video we were watching, I don't want to rely on like a business, like a employer or something, given what they're doing. Wow, that's a beautiful tree. Whoa, that is big. Oh my god, that tree is so big. That's amazing. What the fuck? What the fuck? Wow. That's amazing. Wow, the weather is perfect. That's what she said. That's a beautiful tree. Look at how big it extended, like all the way. Like that's how you can see that it's a mature tree. It's like it grew past its like usual time of like growing. Oh my god, do you know how amazing that is? I'm so amazed at trees, like little things like these, like massive trees they are amazing to me. Like, I appreciate them. They are so beautiful, you know? Because where are you gonna put, like, think about the time it went through in order for it to grow as it is. I'm just so amazed. Like, wow. Whenever I see that, I was just like, oh my god, the world is beautiful. The world is beautiful, and I am appreciative. I appreciate everything. You know, we forget that. We forget that sometimes. Wow, yeah. Oh my god, it goes well with her thing as well. Like, look at how contrasting the nature looks like to her dress. It's so cute. Birdie, birdie. I see some birdie in your pants. Is that a bird? That looks like an emu. That looks like an emu to me. That's an emu. I'm kidding. Don't trust me. I don't know if it's an emu, okay? Don't trust me. His beak is really long. Insert Korean phrase I couldn't understand. What bird is that? No, not an emu. Bird, no, not. Would you say it's a parasite? Ibis. Are they similar? Tresichronis. African Australian white ibis. Yeah, I think it's an ibis. Yeah, they look similar. Wait, let's see. Trichironis Molucca in Sydney Botanic Gardens. Why is the eBird verifying my identity? What the hell? You know, I've always wanted to do this, like bird hunting, they call it. But basically, it's taking pictures of birds. Yeah, I think it is. I think it is. Yeah, I've always wanted to, like, take pictures of birds and, like, try to find a unique species. That would be cool. I wanted to do one. I didn't. Big tree! Sorry, I forgot to do my voiceover. Velvet voiceover. Wow, that's massive though. Sudden workout. Chico, chico, chico. Chico, chico, chico. Chico, chico, chico. That's what she's saying there. I love this part. Chico, chico, chico. Chico, chico, chico. Chico, chico, chico. Chico, chico, chico. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Lord. Sorry, Lord. I'm being a naughty girl. Chico, chico, chico. Chico, chico, chico. Yeah, this is the one behind. Yeah. So I'm right. It's next to the opera house. Cool. I've never been here. I never went here yet. Because I was feeling like tampo to my boyfriend. Do you guys know what tampo is? Tampo is like that. I wanna eat! Like that. Yeah, if you're gonna come here, yeah, make sure you get some shades. Because, yeah, the UV is gonna kill you. I'm just realizing, even if you're driving a car, actually, you're gonna need one.
I just got this one yesterday for $60.
$60. Does it look good on me? Ooh. Ah, yeah, it's an, what do you call that shades again? I forgot what it's called. That doesn't like last long though. It lasts for 2 years or something, doesn't it? You're gonna need to get it changed every, how often do you, yeah, transitional glasses, yep. It kind of looks like Central Park in USA. USA. I'm just joking. Woo, America, America, I love America, I love America. Chico, 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 Chico. Ah, yeah. Fair enough. Good idea. It's so peaceful and quiet. I love the trees. Look at those trees. I love to run. I'd love to run in those fucking, like, I'd love to do my own scene. Like, come and chase me. Chase. Like that, except I fucking fall and trip over and roll. And then it's gonna be comedy. Oh my lord. Chico, 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 Chico. I'm just the caption, closed captions, okay? I'm the closed caption. So, I'm saying Chico, Chico, cause the action. Chico, 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 Chico. I want to go picnic here. Chico, 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 Chico. Chico, 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 Chico. Chico, 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 Chico. I'm getting vitamin D from the sun. Oh, wait. You don't get vitamin D every day. You're only getting it at certain times of the day. From 7 early morning to 11 a.m. So after 11 a.m., you're not getting that vitamin D anymore. You're getting the UVs. I'm getting. Oh, I'm sorry, I said it already. Yeah, you did send me Australian videos. Look, I don't mind you sending some video. I don't mind. Send me anything. I don't mind. But that doesn't apply for everyone. If you wanna do that, you need to subscribe. You need to subscribe in order to send me videos. Just so that no one can just send me whatever, in case someone is gonna send me something nasty. Let's go to look around. Souvenir store. Oh yeah, this is Circular Quay. Oh, Salesforce. Oh, favorite of the call center. Ah, that's where she went with that thing. Oh my god, my hair is itching. I mean, yeah, show me. I don't mind. It's already 12. Oh my god, I spent hours just watching videos. 3 hours. 3 hours just on videos. Oh my god. Thank you. Thank you. Koala. Koala. So pick one, koala or kangaroo. Should we pick the koala or the kangaroo? Oh my god, the wombats, oh. Oh my god. Oh yeah, we forgot about the wombats. Wait, why are sheep? That's New Zealand. Oh, it's a backpack. That's cute. Coca. Coca. Oh my god, I forgot to do the voiceover, guys. I gotta do the voiceover. I want to meet them so bad. There's a lot of those in the politics, Australian politics, a lot of them. You don't need to find one, there's one in the parliament. Hop hop. Cause kangaroo. He's wearing a cute sweater. There should be a horse. Yeehaw! Yeehaw! That. Do I look good with this hat? Oh my god, baby, you look good with everything. Don't worry about it. Okay, now that's more fitting to the color scheme. It fits more. I think this one fits her more. That one on here, because it's pink. And it goes well with the dress. My opinion. My opinion. What do you call this? Oh yeah, boomerang. That's it. Boomerang. I tried to mock her. I tried to mock her voice. I'm sorry. Not sorry, cause yeah, this is Velvet's closed captions. Oh, that's a longer one. Bikini minicap. Can I make a merch like that? No, because you'd be against Australia's infringement copyright. I'm kidding. Don't buy my bullshit. I'm just saying bullshit.
So, this is called Hungry Jack's, and it's like a Burger King in America.
It is Burger King in Australia.
And it looks like this. They have Whoppers, they have Krispy Kreme donuts. So
That's where the Biscoff move at. That's where the Biscoff move. Like, I was wondering where that Biscoff is. Like, why is that Biscoff like what do you call this? This Biscoff thing. They disappeared from Macca's. So it's actually on the other, like, it's already with them. Oh,
they
okay, I
have
see.
Krispy Kreme donuts. So I'm gonna try the Krispy Kreme donuts. Yay!
Wait, you're getting Hungry Jacks. You're getting Krispy Kreme from Hungry Jacks. That is very, very. I was expecting burger because yeah, I just like my brain just did a fart. Sorry.
There's my name. Velvet. Preparing order number.
Well, Australia vids coming soon. See you later. That's cool. She's up. Okay, so she's uploading several videos. That's cool. That's cute. Let's see here.
Oh, yeah. Wait. Hey, Medic, what kind of dinosaur is this?
That is a Deinonychus.
I have no choice, guys. I don't want to spend another subscription for like the tour bullshit. No, that was
What
free.
I'm confused about, right, is
You're gonna watch the ad.
colossal objects
You're
on
gonna
the
watch the ad. Okay?
Did they know we were
Sorry.
coming?
You're gonna watch the ad. Unless she looks tired. She looks tired from the... Did she just come back from the trip?
Oh, yeah. I forgot. Me playing games on here, wow. And I was doing a couple of like study and work with me streams, that's right.
Yeah, she did her nails as well. I remember she did her nails as well.
Am I just yapping? Oh, I'm yapping and working. I used to do that. I don't work from home as much anymore, so I can't be doing that shit. Oh, cooking streams. I love a cooking stream. Love mystery streams. Oh my god. I feel like I look cute in some of these. Wait a second. Me trying to play Hades. I was really grinding that for a while. I thought I was gonna finish that on stream. Never fucking happened. Oh my god, I actually used to like do makeup and shit for stream. What the hell? Or maybe I did that. Big guy did it for me. Oh my bangs are cute. Should I cut my bangs again? Oh, this freaking sushi bento game. More cooking. Oh my gosh. I used to try to cook a lot actually. Oh, now I want to cook more. Oh yeah, fun. Me doing my bullet journal. More playing games. I clean out my.
I suggested that game. I suggested that game just so you know. I suggested that game.
My closet this time. Wow. I'm like high key, like I'm in my feels right now. Like this is my hard work over the year. I'm working on my cosplay. Wow. That was Halloween? Yeah.
Oh, that was
I got
the
scared of that game. I
cosplay.
do remember that. I was talking about cosplay, yeah.
Jinx.
Oh, more bullet journaling. I used to do that a lot. I don't do that so much anymore. Yeah, these videos can be nostalgic. I'm feeling very nostalgic. And I feel like I really appreciate you making it. I feel like it's a nice quick look into the year, but also all the things I've done. And I feel like, wow, sometimes I'm like, wow, I need to stream more of this, that, but it's like, I like looking at it. Like, wow, I streamed a decent amount, you know?
Yeah.
Me wrapping all my presents. Oh, yeah. Me working on my Lego. That was like a New Year's or something, or Christmas, right? Yeah, Christmas, I think. Yeah. That was me back. Oh, wow. Okay, here's what I'm learning. A, maybe I need to cut my bangs again, but I might be waiting until the colored part grows out. And number two, my birthday stream, my big ass birthday stream. But maybe I should do my makeup more for stream. Cause one of these I was looking cute. Oh yeah, that first IRL I did. Wow. Yeah, I feel like the thing I'm learning is like, yeah, girl, try to look. I should be getting ready a little more. I feel the thing too is that if I don't get ready for like the full day, then I'm like don't look good on stream because it's like how I looked the whole day. You know what I mean?
She's gorgeous the way she is. She's gorgeous no matter what.
I look great in red lips though. Let me see.
Yes, girl. Yes, girl.
I'm
You
learning
do.
Korean. Me and Tina playing games. Me cooking again. Oh, I did a lot of meal prep that day. Oh, this is my stream every day in April. Oh. And then it's gonna fucking die out because you all know I didn't stream very much. Oh, I was fucking struggling through this damn game. That's crazy. I tried doing IRL. I remember that.
I feel like she did
Oh, yeah.
much more than she did a lot of variety than I have to think about it.
My ASMR video that I was in. Oh yeah, another IRL. This fucking game, man. It really got me. And that was it, huh? And then me going through all my streams. That's a bit of
Oh, I've seen that.
what is it? Inception there. Yeah. Oh, and there you are. That's literally it. That's literally
You're
it.
going
We're
to
right
the
here.
present. Oh
We're
my
right
god.
here.
How long was that video?
That was awesome. Oh, I love that. Thank you so much for including me in your time lapses. I really appreciate it.
That is so sweet. That is so sweet. Thank you, big
Awesome. I'm gonna
guy.
share that on
Thank you,
my- on
big
my own
guy.
Instagram in a bit too. Make sure I have it.
Aww. That's so cute. Okay, I'm gonna watch one more video. Cause I'm not sure if I'm streaming tomorrow, honestly, but we'll see. You guys will see if I'm streaming tomorrow or not. But yeah, I'm trying to go back to it, but I'm sorry if I'm a little bit out of it as well, cause I'm not really that good with streaming yet, honestly. I feel like sometimes it's like you need to entertain people, like you need to be, but I'm not, I get exhausted too. I am not like, I don't know. I'm not that sort of person, I guess. I just want to be me, basically. I don't like having to appease to anyone or anything. I don't want to have to become a babysitter or something in the future. But yeah, I just want I think Elementalist said something about wanting to see people have fun. And I think that's what I should do here. Because sometimes I do get a little bit depressing. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes
The
I get
Indonesian
depressed.
boat racers taking off online for their ability to just look damn cool is exactly what makes the internet so incredible. Sometimes you're blessed with visuals you might never encounter, and the kids riding the front of these giant boats and dancing is one of the best. It comes from a cultural boat race called Paku Jala, with records of it dating back to at least the 1600s, as it sees 50 to 60 people packed into elongated canoes and a small person, most often a child, standing on the front as a helmsman. The kids will often do a little dance in order to lead the boats as they race one another, and it is this dancing that has caught the eye of the internet. It is magnificent in its presentation, and the fact that it continues to be clipped and uploaded as a work of art is incredibly enjoyable. Culture is, after all, a form of the original definition of a meme. Richard Dawkins originally defined memes as a unit of culture, including tunes, ideas, catchphrases, clothes, fashions.
I mean, yeah, that's actually true. A meme is like a summarized. It's like a summarized collage of culture. Usually when you say meme, you just see an image, but whenever you see the image, it takes you back to a lot of, let's say, branches of ideas.
Ways of making pots or building arches. Before the internet, it was ideas that mainly spread from one person to the next via word of mouth or physical contexts. But with the advent of social media, the ability of these ideas to spread has absolutely skyrocketed. A boat race that was specifically produced in Sumatra, Indonesia, now has the ability to be watched and enjoyed.
Well, what is it called? What is it called again? Let me see that.
Boat races taking back to at least
Paku Jalur. So it's on. Okay, so wait. Originated from the eastern Sumatran regions of Kuantan, Sing-Singi, Regency, Sumatra. Okay. Integral part effort to preserve government and support the Paku Jalur Festival. Oh, so they have a festival every year. That's actually nice. It's nice to see the Southeast Asian culture being shown out there in the world. That's pretty cool.
at least the 1600s, as it seemed one person to the next via word of mouth skyrocketed. A boat race that was specifically produced in Sumatra, Indonesia, now has the ability to be watched and enjoyed all across the globe, simply because the internet has allowed it to become a meme and be spread as such. The song that is most often coupled with it, Young, Black and Rich by Melly Mike, goes absolutely hard with the visuals on screen, making for an extremely fun audience experience. I wouldn't be surprised if these edits inspired people to travel to the boat race in real life, keen to experience culture from another country.
Imagine like the actual boat racers, the people who are actually racing, like, you know, because they do it so they have like their way of like, they have their count, like one, left, right, left, right, left, right. I think that's what the kid is doing. He's like trying to like, he's like the lead, like trying to signal like which direction or something. Well, that's neat.
Country if they live elsewhere. This is the power meme culture has in the modern era. It can influence the perception of another country simply by spreading an idea online, as Indonesia's boat races fly across the screens of those on social media. The ability of a kid to look insanely cool whilst taking part in an extremely old cultural tradition showcases the best of humanity, and the reason why keeping these traditions alive is so important. In short, the Indonesian boat races are a reminder of how memes can spread an ancient idea throughout the modern era, as the old art of boat racing began as a cultural meme, then became a true online one. What meme would you guys like me to give a lesson in?
This guy is interesting. He's like, sometimes I don't know the context of whatever shit is going on, especially with TikTok, because it's so fast. TikTok is so fucking fast when it comes to like, I mean, let me see my TikTok. Like, freaking hell. See, this is another one. Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday. And right now, oh, yep, that's Singapore for you. Singapore is sometimes like that. Anyway, let me just show myself again. And I want to say thank you guys for joining in. I haven't been here for a while, and I'm really sorry if I'm taking it a little short this time, because I do want to take my time trying to figure out what to show you guys. I want to show more entertaining content, and I feel like if I keep doing the same shit over and over, it's gonna be boring for you guys. So I'm gonna try thinking about you guys more often than myself, just because I really appreciate you guys. You know, I'll never, ever stop saying that, because I do appreciate you. And I hope I hope I see you guys more often. You know, if you're not here, I'm on like Discord. I'll try to like chat more often. I'm trying to upload more pictures, but I think I'm sending I think I'm uploading more pictures of my face. Why didn't you give that a thumbs up, big guy? Why didn't you give up a thumbs? Where's the thumbs up for those? Where's the thumbs up? I know, I'm stressed. I look stressed in those pictures. Don't worry, I understand. But no, seriously. I'm gonna try to do more, I'm gonna try to do more outdoor stuff. Like, I'm gonna walk outside. I wanna do some charity stuff as well, because I feel good if I do something like that. I know I'll feel better. And there's something right now going on, like this month, Fred's Big Run, it's called. It's basically fundraising for eye blindness, and basically I'm gonna do some walking on IRL, so you're gonna see. But I'm gonna make sure I don't show you where I'm at, because you will know where I'm living, and I'm scared of that. But anyway, thank you so much. I'll see you guys hopefully tomorrow if I'm gonna stream. If not, then I'll see you next time. Okay? And Yep, that's my sister. She had her fucking like, she's been doing a lot of shit. And I'm like, look, I think I'm not pissed about that, you know. I'm not gonna be pissed at what she chooses to do with her eyes or whatever. I think I'm more upset at how she's seeing at her, like how she sees herself. I think that's what I'm more because I know, I know what my sister went through. She did the Botox, and like the Botox went through her eye. Like I think it went too close to her eyes, and then basically she's having double visions because of that. But yeah, they said it might take a while given how Botox works. It's gonna have to disappear. And look, I'm not gonna be angry about that. Yeah, nah. I'm not gonna be angry. Like I don't want her. She's probably feeling shit about it herself. So I really don't want her to like, yeah. I don't want to further burn that. And yeah, I do wish that she would just be happy with herself. That's what I'm trying to say, because she's doing a lot of work on herself a lot, like these days. Like some of them are good, like she's getting fit, going to the gym, but at the same, like she did some like the surgery. She did her nose. I don't know if you guys know that, but she had her nose done. That's it. But then she started doing other shit, like the Botox thing. Like, sis, you're pretty. Being old makes you prettier. So I do want to tell her that. But she looks like she's, I don't know. She's a little bit, sometimes she's like on her period whenever I'm with her. So I'm trying not to like piss her off further. But yeah. She's like at her 30s now. She's like 32 or something. We're like, oh no, actually she's 35 now because we're 10 years apart. Because I'm 25. She's gonna be 10 years older than me. So I think my parents are doing something as well. I feel like I should tell my parents to stop like doing that shit to her, because she's feeling like terrible about it already. Like you don't need to like, yeah. Sometimes I do tell it to my parents sometimes. I do try to like, when I'm with them, because we went to Brisbane, and like I keep telling them like, stop making her feel like that. Because yeah, it's her peers as well. It's her peers that are like influencing her to do that shit. Like it's not just a her thing. It's her environment basically, not necessarily her. I get it. She has friends. But like sometimes she needs to understand that she's beautiful the way she is. She doesn't need. If she wants to go for it, but. I wish I could give her that confidence, you know. Okay, Shad. Good night. And I'm about to go as well, because, you know, I gotta, like, do some other stuff. I also gotta communicate. So, yeah. I hope it's, like, yeah. I just want her to be happy. I just want her to be happy. That's what I want. But yeah, I'm gonna talk to you guys later, because I got some shit to do. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you later.